All right. Testing, testing, testing. Testing. All right, what's everybody? How's it going? Happy Wednesday. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry for not being on yesterday. Wasn't feeling particularly good. So it wasn't that. Wasn't feeling well. Got some good rest tonight. Or yesterday, I should say. And I'm back on my feet today and feeling much, much better. So, Christian, how's it going? No. No, Christian, we're losing again. It's 2-1 Philadelphia. The Knicks are winning. Knicks are destroying the Nets, which is nice. But the Rangers? No, Rangers not playing well right now. Again. Hopefully with Patrick Kane tomorrow, when he joins the team, he'll give him a shot in the arm. But, yeah, Rangers only with 5 defensemen tonight because of the Keandre Miller suspension, which I completely disagree with. At least that's what it looks like in the box score. Haven't really been watching the game. But, yeah, Rangers got the first goal and have not looked good. Haven't looked particularly great since, as the second period's coming to an end in Philadelphia. Hopefully they can get the equalizer. The Flyers are not a good team this year. The Rangers should beat them. Because the trade just happened yesterday, it usually takes a guy a day or two to come and join the team. And I think it's just a thing that they would rather him make his debut at home at the Garden than have him start on a road game, have his career as a Ranger start on a road game. It's that simple. So Rangers got, it's another bad stretch of the schedule. 3 games in 4 days. You got the Flyers today, tomorrow the Senators, and then the Bruins on Saturday. Yeah, we're not playing really good right now, Christian. And to answer your question, my day sucked. Just flat out. It was a bad day. It is what it is. So anyway, we're going to try and squeeze 5 games in here, plus the trade deadline. So let's get to it. Because the game is on TNT tonight, I can't watch it on my phone. Yeah, 1 win in the last 6, you're saying, Christian? I don't think that's accurate. I think they... Well, I mean, if you're counting tonight... then if you're already counting tonight as a loss, then yes. Because they lost. See, they lost in overtime to Calgary, then they lost 3 in a row, then they won last game to end the 3-game skid. So, yeah, they got to win tonight. Tonight and tomorrow against the Senators are kind of like you got to win these games, especially going to play Boston on Saturday. So, but yeah, anyway. So, a lot of moves at the trade deadline. A lot of moves at the trade deadline in the NHL. Actually, it's not even the deadline yet. The deadline's Friday, but already a lot of moves today. Chikern for Arizona went to Ottawa. Ottawa making a run at that last wild card spot. So, well, sorry to hear that, Christian. So, but Kopitar, Zibanejad, there's a lot of teams that are selling low. A lot of teams that are just looking to move guys. Jonathan Quick, speaking of the Kings, got traded today. He was not happy. He was very vocal about that as Pacioretty down low. Kopitar's shot hits off the outside of the cage, and Mika Zibanejad gets it out to Alexis Lafreniere, and back to the week on the Rangers. Panarin a shot save there. I don't believe that's Quick in net here. As Lafreniere's shot, it's Peterson. Makes the save, and stops the puck. Christian, I don't know what that is, but that is a long day for sure, as that faceoff is won back to Gustafsson. Now over to Huberdeau on the right side. Huberdeau stood up by Bouchard, and Robertson gets it for the Rangers. Back over to Coghlan. Dylan Coghlan now across the blue line. Shot saved by Peterson. He finds it, and he freezes it again. Dom, I play on Pro. Because it's a good balance of allowing me to get some offense and score as the faceoff's won there by the Kings. Doughty with the puck. And to do play-by-play. Because it takes more than people realize. Honestly, as Runanen now cycles with Gortz. Oscar Gortz trying to get an angle. Shot blocked. Strome tries to put it in down low, but it deflects on net softly. And Peterson will freeze it. Rangers cycling their lines quickly here tonight. You see there, Mika Zibanejad, 57 points, leads the Rangers with 26 goals, 31 assists. Kind of like in real life. Gotcha, Christian. Are you feeling all right? You had to go to urgent care? Byfield versus Barron. That graphic is wrong. Shesterkin does not have a 12-game shutout streak as that puck deflects into the corner. Gustafsson is there. Sends back up to Byfield. He gets checked by Barclay Goodrow. Back to Miller. Deflects back toward the Ranger net. Kicked aside by Shesterkin. Fox to Goodrow. Hard pass. Sends up to Julien Gauthier. Now cross ice for Morgan Barron. His shot is blocked. Gustafsson has control. And sends back across to Turcotte. He's going to get hit by Adam Fox. The puck is going to kick to Barclay Goodrow. And back the other way come the Rangers. Goodrow from the left circle. A shot easily snared by Peterson. He'll freeze the puck. With 12:52 left here in the first, see there Jonathan Huberdeau, 73 points, 17 goals, 56 assists. A big reason why the Kings are halfway decent again this year in our franchise. Again, several years in the future. Zibanejad versus Velarde. Velarde wins the face-off, but Panarin, good job tying up the winger before it gets back to Velarde. Kaliev makes a nice move, gets to the blue line, moving in down low, oh, and he scores! Oh my goodness, he beats Shesterkin. Shesterkin hugged the near post, and Arthur Kaliev, his 12th of the year, goes far, hits the far post and in, and it's 1-0 Kings here in LA. Velarde and Marksimov, the assists, as Kaliev hit there by Bouchard. Lafreniere gathers the puck and sends up to Zibanejad. Now sends back to Artemi Panarin. Panarin in the left circle, puts on the brakes, and Panarin, nice shot, save, better save by Peterson. Zibanejad gets it in the corner. Mika now trying to go in down low, gets a backhand shot off, but Peterson sticks it to the corner. And now Zibanejad, another backhand shot. Peterson's able to snare this one and able to freeze it. Halfway through the first period. As you see there, Rangers have 3 players in the top 10 in hits. Rangers out shooting the Kings 7-2, but the Kings have a 1-0 lead. Face-off won by the Kings. Back to Hall. Hit by Robertson. Zegras takes it back. Cuts to the slot. Spins around. Fires. Saved by Peterson with the blocker. Daniel Sprong gets it back. Sends it back to Tarmo Ruunanen. Back forward to Sprong. Sprong spins around. Fires. Shot saved by Peterson. And he'll freeze the puck again. Well, that's not good, Christian. But then again, my blood pressure is always high, so. Strome versus Velarde. To the left of Peterson. Face-off won again by the Kings. Kaliev, the only goal scorer tonight. Sends it across. Mishandled pass there. And the puck deflects by. Actually, Velarde coming in now. He's going to go 5-hole and score. It seemed like everybody didn't want to handle the puck for the Kings of the Rangers until Gabe Velarde finds it and gets his 13th of the year. He opened up Shesterkin, went to the backhand, and it's 2-0 Kings. Strome fins the faceoff back to Ruunanen. Not always an easy thing going coast to coast. Rangers going here to LA after a few home games, as Gortz now will send back the Hunt over to Ruunanen. His shot is blocked. The puck will kick into the point, and Caggiula will circle it back at neutral ice, wait for the Rangers to get onside, and then cross the blue line. Caggiula back for Strome. Backhand shot saved by Peterson. I've had those, Christian. You're a little young for those, but I've had those. They're not really a big deal. As that puck is taken away by Hunt. Good hit by Oscar Gortz as Fox comes out off the bench. Now Fox shot saved by Peterson. Trying to do it himself. Barron versus Kopitar now. As the Ranger fourth line comes out for a cup of coffee. Face-off one back behind the net, but it's going to actually go to Goodrow. As Barclay Goodrow down low. Oh, it hit the crossbar. Gauthier hit the crossbar. He got it by Peterson from point-blank range, and he cannot believe it, and it just, you feel like it might be one of those kinds of nights for the Rangers. Oh, Gauthier had him beat. A perfect feed from Goodrow. And Gauthier hits the crossbar out, and in it goes as Barron's shot now saved by Peterson into the corner. Gauthier cannot believe it. Here in the game before the trade deadline. Goodrow now circling back the other way. Drawing several Kings to him. His shot deflects over the net. Barron gets it in the trapezoid. Barron banks it back to Fox. Across to Keandre Miller. Miller, a slapper, goes high and wide. Gauthier now back to Barron. Fourth line sustained pressure. Barron moving in, down to Goodrow, down low. Doughty keeps it away and pushes it forward to Huberdeau. Last few seconds here of the first period. Huberdeau gets hit by Barron. The period now. Barron, one last slapper, saved by Peterson, and that's your first. But the Rangers down 2-0 here early. 4-minute periods, Dom. I do 4-minute periods. At the end of 20 here in Los Angeles at the Crypto.com Center. I think it's still actually the Staples Center of the game. Rangers down 2-0. Rangers out shooting the Kings 15-3, out hitting them 6-2. Face-offs in favor of LA 8-2. And of course, winning the game 2-0. Kopitar versus Zibanejad. Oh, it is Crypto.com. Oh, I wonder if they patched it to have a Crypto.com arena. Because that's a relatively new thing, in my opinion. Anyway, maybe I just never realized it before. Zibanejad coming in, shot saved by Peterson. And again, the game's not that old. When was it changed from Staples to Crypto? I don't know. It might have been about... Anyway. Kopitar, not a big deal. Zibanejad versus Kopitar. It was better when it was called the Staples Center. Anyway. Face-off won by the Kings again. Gustafsson with the puck. Sends cross-ice to Pacioretty. Pacioretty down the left side. Gets laid out by Fox, and Mika recovers. Sends over to Lafreniere. Tries to give it back to Mika. Bad turnover. Kopitar, one-timer shot saved by Shesterkin. Now Fox up to Lafreniere. Bank pass for Panarin. Artemi Panarin moving to the slot. Shot saved by Peterson. Good shot by Panarin. Now back to Miller it goes. Miller coming in. Can't get anything to shot. Panarin down low. Huberdeau clears. This is going to go all the way down for an icing. But Huberdeau did a good job to keep that puck out of the net, and just instinct was just to get it as far away from his netminder as possible. Zegras versus Kopitar to the left of Peterson now. Rangers get fresh bodies out there. Another face-off win for the Kings. Pacioretty laid out by Coghlan. And now Sprong turns it over, but recovers and knocks it off of Doughty's stick. And now, or Kopitar, excuse me, as now Gustafsson picks his pocket and sends back to Kopitar. Kopitar laid out, pushes the puck up for the Rangers to Robertson. Robertson's shot blocked, goes into the corner. Robertson gets it back. Robertson now top of the slot, gets control, fires high and wide. Zegras to Coghlan, to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard a shot. Save there by Peterson. Zegras moving in, shot, save, rebound. Doughty keeps it away from Zegras and sends up to Byfield. Byfield hit by Bouchard at the blue line. Long pass for Kajula, intercepted by Doughty. Doughty at the point, has the puck across the Arvidsson, shot saved by Shesterkin. Duncan Keith now hit by Kajula. Robertson takes it away and sends around to Bouchard. Bouchard to Kajula, up to Dylan Strome. Dylan Strome moving in down low, has it knocked off his stick. Nice job by the Kings defense as Duncan Keith gets it away from danger and up to Byfield. Byfield now on the left side, poked away by Robertson, goes into neutral ice, and Arvidsson has to wait for the Kings to get back on side. Over to Hole now. He's going to get hit by Robertson. The puck will go around the boards, but Tarmo Ruunanen will cut it off for the Rangers. Ruunanen now up to Dylan Strome. Strome through neutral ice, has the puck, trying to set things up and settle things down for the Rangers. Strome leaves it for Kajula. Puck kicks over to Robertson. Back to Ruunanen. Ruunanen over to Oscar Gortz, now handling the right point. Gortz pinching in, leaves it for Drake Kajula. Kajula to Robertson, backhand shot. And again, the Rangers' sticks could not get to the rebound as Maximov gets hit by Gortz. And the Rangers will cover the puck in their own zone. Ruunanen, now an outlet pass to Morgan Barron. Barron over to Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow now moving in. Shot saved by Peterson on the backhand with 6.5 left in the second period. Velarde versus Barron now to the right of Peterson. Face-off won by Barron, back to Keandre Miller. Miller a shot, and again Peterson just really lining up all the Rangers shots well, not giving up a lot of, well, I shouldn't say he's giving up a lot of rebounds, but his defense is doing a good job of tying up the Ranger forwards. And of course, the Rangers also have a crossbar here tonight. Velarde versus Barron now. Face-off won by Velarde, back to Walker, poked away by Barron. Barron back towards Gauthier, and Gauthier doesn't miss this time. Barron went in down low, Gauthier went right to the top of the crease, fed him a perfect pass. No chance for Peterson, the Rangers are on the board. It's now 2-1 Kings. And the Ranger fourth line continues to provide the best quality offensive chances for the Rangers, and that'll give them some extra ice time. As Barron stays out there, he'll face off against Velarde. Barron the only assist on the play. As Barron takes this one off the face-off win. Barron now trying again to feed Gauthier down low, but Maximov intercepts and sends up to Kaliev, who had the first Kings goal. He's going to get hit by Adam Fox. Barron will recover the loose puck, send over to Keandre Miller. Miller's pass intercepted by Kemp. His pass, though, then cut off by Gauthier. Gauthier can't get it away, though, but he does get to neutralize. Kaliev back the other way, 2-on-2. Kaliev down low. Good job by Miller to intercept the pass and to tie up the King offender there, the forward there. As now Morgan Barron up to Lafreniere. Back to Barron. Tries to get it to Panarin. Puck pinballs around the Walker. The Kings start back the other way. Kemp to Fagemo. Fagemo? Anyway. Fox with the puck. Long pass, Lafreniere behind the defense. Alexis Lafreniere cutting in, shot saved by Peterson. Minute 23 left here in the second period. Rangers down by a goal. Kemp versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by the Rangers. Mika has it. Mika shoots, saved by Peterson off the face-off. With exactly 60 seconds left here in the period. No, Christian, it's always going to say 20. It's more more like the notes how long the period is going to take. So it basically means that for every second that ticks off in your game, it means that there's basically that's half a second of real life time. So it equates to real life time more than it does. Shot saved by Peterson there. It doesn't actually change the clock in the period. It changes how fast the time ticks by. So only a tenth of a second left here in the period. Face-off won by the Kings, but it doesn't really matter. So the Rangers get on the board. Julien Gauthier, his 14th of the year. But at the end of 40, it's 2-1 LA. Rangers out shooting the Kings 28-5. Out hitting them 11-4. Face-offs 15-4 in favor of the Kings. Rangers dominating in every category except the score. And face-offs, but that's a far less important category. Kopitar versus Zibanejad now. Center ice. Face-off won by Kopitar again. It's Mika's big weakness. He only wins about 25% of the face-offs he's in, as this pass up to Lafreniere from Panarin. Lafreniere down low. Gustafsson, good job on defense, takes it away and gives it back to Kopitar. Kopitar back across to Doughty. Kings set things up. Sends it over to Huberdeau, who has the most points on the Kings this year. Panarin and Zibanejad stand him up and take it away. Panarin now on the left side. Tries to get it to Panarin, but Gustafsson takes it away. Gustafsson, excuse me, in the left circle, chased by Panarin. Sends up to Pacioretty. Pacioretty over to Huberdeau. Pacioretty down low. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Fox now up to Panarin, who can't handle the pass. Huberdeau takes it away. Sends up to Pacioretty. Pacioretty circling back, killing time here. Almost 5 minutes already gone in the third. Rangers down 2-1. And Fox will take that away and start back the other way for the Rangers. Fox over to Nick Robertson. Shot! Oh, and Nick Robertson pulled the string. His 20th of the year. His 14th as a Ranger. Robertson from the top of the slot, drifting into the left circle, gets a beautiful, beautiful pass from Fox. And I'm going to guess there was a bit of a screen there with Doughty in front, and that Peterson just did not see it. Robertson goes top shelf, and we are tied at 2 as a silence falls over Crypto.com. Fox and Lafreniere, the assists. Keith now with the puck, sends over to Byfield. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Gathers, leaves it for Dylan Coughlin, and he passes up to Daniel Sprong. Sprong along the left side in a lot of trade talks lately. Sprong a shot, and he's going to light the lamp. Again, Peterson was screened. His defense sitting in front of him, in front of the crease. He's trying to bark at him to get out of the way. Sprong takes advantage, rings it in off the far post. His 18th of the year, and the Rangers have scored twice here in the third to take a 3-2 lead. Zegras versus Byfield, now Coghlan and Shesterkin the assists. As Zegras wins this back to Bouchard, sends it over to Coghlan. Coghlan will gain the blue line, then leave it for Zegras. Now over to Coghlan. Tries to get it back to Zegras. He'll move down low, circles, and Zegras will score. And the Rangers have scored 3 goals on 3 straight shots. Zegras is 22nd of the year. And LA is stunned, absolutely stunned after dominating for 40 minutes. The Rangers have scored 3 on 3 shots to take a 4-2 lead. Strome versus Byfield now with 12:45 left. Zegras technically unassisted on that one, as Duncan Keith will send over to Byfield. Knocked away by Gortz. Good job there by the rookie defenseman. Gortz now will gain the blue line. He'll throw it on net. Saved by Peterson. Barely. He almost mishandled that one with the glove. As Kajula now will send back to Gortz. He'll send over to Runinen. He'll try to send one down low for Hunt, but he's hit as he tries to make the pass. He's still on the ice, though. Because I'm not going to pay for a roster update. Arvidsson moving in, shot saved by Shesterkin. There's not enough differences from last year's game to this year's game, Christian, that it's worth $70. If you're somebody who buys the game every year from EA Sports, to me, you're part of the problem. And part of the reason why they won't ever update most of these. As Dylan Strome scores. He goes top shelf for his 16th of the year with 8:41 left here in the third. And the Rangers absolutely steamrolling the Kings here. It's 5-2 New York. Strome's 16th of the year. They're celebrating something over there in front of the Ranger bench. I'm not sure what milestone Strome has just hit, but I'm sure we'll find out shortly. Barron versus Velarde now. 8:41 left in the third. Kajula and Runinen the assists on Strome's 16th of the year. As Gauthier takes that puck. That was deflected away. And starts back down. He sends over to Morgan Barron, who Walker picks his pocket. Barron was ready to make it 6-2. Maximov gets hit by Coghlan. Puck's separated. Bouchard over to Barron now. Tries to get it back to Gauthier, but it deflects to Maximov. Back the other way come the Kings. Maximov taken out by Bouchard. Coghlan. Now across to Goodrow. Goodrow, shot goes high and wide. Gauthier pass cut off by Velarde. Bouchard now sends into the corner. Goodrow will get it back for the Rangers, their own corner. Bouchard now gets it around the boards. And a long, nice outlet pass to Gauthier. Puts the brakes in the right circle. Anderson picks his pocket. Now Kaliev has the puck and has his pocket picked by Gauthier before he finds it again and kicks it around the boards to Maximov. Maximov will send it around the boards. Adam Fox will cut it off with 3.5 left here in the third, and the Rangers now with a 3-goal lead. Huberdeau back to Anderson. Has his stick lifted. Bouchard gathers. Back to Gauthier. Over to Robertson. Tries to get it back to Gauthier, but it's cut off there. And Huberdeau finds it. Huberdeau to Pacioretty, has his pocket picked, and Zegras takes it back. Puck deflects back to Zegras, just staying on side is Gauthier as Zegras comes in down low. Kicks it back to the point. Rangers going for a change. Keandre Miller could not get there in time to keep it in. Rangers get back on side with less than a minute to go. Doughty takes it away, then sends over to Kopitar. Anze Kopitar up to Huberdeau. Huberdeau gains the blue line. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Pushed around to Gauthier. And now there's a Zibanejad, now up to Fox. EA will never truly fix the game if people just keep buying it year after year after year. And to be fair, give EA Canada, EA Vancouver, the resources that they need to make the game truly better every single year, instead of doing little piecemeal updates. Lafreniere now circling, shot blocked. Panarin gets a shot off, saved by Peterson. Now Lafreniere trying to get to Zibanejad. Doughty takes the pass and sends up to Huberdeau. Huberdeau on the right side, stood up by Miller. Fox will find it. And back the other way come the Rangers. Fox's shot is blocked. Gustafsson back to Arvidsson. This should do it. From the blue line, one last quick shot, saved by Shesterkin. Easy save. And the Rangers win 5-2. After being down 2-0 early, they score 5 unanswered. Your number 3 star with a goal and 2 hits, Nicholas Robertson. Rangers outshot the Kings 36-9, out-hit them 17-7, faceoffs 19-5 in favor of LA. Your number 2 star with a goal and an assist, Gabe Vilardi. The time made it 2-0 LA. Before the Rangers came storming back. And your number 1 star with a goal and assist and a hit, Arthur Kaliev. Talk about in a losing effort. The losing team has 2 of the 3 stars. Talk about your home cooking there. And now Alexis Lafreniere has actually taken the Ranger lead in points. Well, you should probably stop doing that, Christian. Yeah. Yeah, Christian. I mean, coffee definitely, I know that's something I need to cut back on, especially as a youngster, Christian. Honestly, you shouldn't be drinking coffee. Probably, Christian, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You're honestly, I didn't start drinking coffee until my mid to late 20s. And even then, I only drink, if I drink, I don't drink more than a cup a day. Even now. Like, people who drink coffee all day, I just don't understand how their hearts don't explode. I don't understand how that happens, how that works. Anyway, entering the trade deadline. Tarasenko, Malkin, Larson, Kempe. These are the top 10 guys available right now this year in the trade deadline. I don't anticipate us really actually making a move here. As the Senators trade Danielson and Jarventi in exchange for Patrick Hornquist and 2 picks. Wow. Sen's going all in. See, a big thing for us, the problem is financial hits. Like, who can we add that wouldn't be a huge financial burden on us? Right? Panthers trade picks and Simon to the Jets in exchange for Nikkanen and a pick. Now, see, this is interesting. See, the problem is that Swayman has an expiring contract. I would actually think about trading for him and making him my backup if it wasn't the fact that he was on an expiring contract and that Georgiev has such a team-friendly contract right now. Sabres trade Dumba and Jensen to the Oilers in exchange for Lanson and picks. That's a big deal for Edmonton. Sabres big sellers right now. That's the thing. Like, a lot of these guys, these contracts are just too much. I couldn't think about taking some of these guys. Like, I don't really have a huge need. Wild send a draft pick to the Stars in exchange for a Harley and a later pick. Yep, Christian, I should be streaming tomorrow, yes. Evgeny Svechnikov is only on a 1-year... Huh. Ducks trade Larson and Nemeth to the Bruins in exchange for picks. Nope, not tomorrow, Christian. Not tomorrow. That's a interesting thought. But again, I don't really need him. And again, it's an expiring contract. Take care, Christian. See, Coyotes trading picks and Lindgren to the Sharks in exchange for LeBlanc. Interesting. No surprise the Stars have Chris Kreider here, mostly because of his contract. That's why we got rid of him. Ben Allison, his contract is expiring. Koivula. Sounds good, Christian. You do you, dude. Edmondson and 2 picks to the Leafs in exchange for Ennis and a pick. I know Ennis. We were looking actually at Ennis before. But again, a lot of these guys, it's just like, Colin Miller's a good defenseman, but I don't have the let's see, Dean Kukan. Brian Elliott. He's too old. Panthers aren't looking to trade anybody. Kings, Wild. Oh, Matt Zuccarello. Flyers trade Arnott. 2 picks to the Stars for Barbashev and Koivula. Wow. Flyers trying to make a run. Canadians just acquired Ennis. Funny that he's still on the trade block. Yeah, I'd like Ekholm, but it's just too much money. I can't. So, and I'm not, let's be honest, I'm not going to trade with the Devils or the Islanders. We already traded with the Senators. Former Ranger Keith Kincaid. Pittsburgh looking to sell. See, this is interesting. I'm not looking to... I mean, they want to give us 3 picks. Want to give us 3 picks? I'm going to decline the trade. I don't... They're looking for prospects. I respect that, but I'm not looking to... See, again, if Kapanen had, like, more control... If Kapanen had more time... if it wasn't an expiring contract, I would probably take... honestly, I probably would actually look at that one with Pittsburgh. Because there's a thought of possibly trading Sprong. Jonathan Taves. Not what he once was, but... Craig Smith. A lot of money for Smith. Damn, Eric Cernak. They're just looking for... He's probably RFA'd. Toronto, they're just trying to get rid of his contract. Yeah, we're looking at Tyler Myers too, but Vegas ain't trading nobody. I mean, the thought is that we would be looking at centers because we need face-off guys. But I kind of know what I'm going to do or what I'm thinking to do. I think I'm just going to kind of let the trade deadline come and go. Right, because this is what I was thinking. But I think I'm going to wait for... the draft. I don't want... that's actually an interesting one. See, but again, like, that's a lot of money. I don't need Keith Yandel on defense. I don't need any of these guys on defense, honestly. I'm kind of really happy with, like, actually, yeah, no. No. I was like, what's this overall? And I'm like, I've got Runanen in that spot. But I was tempted. I'm amazed this guy has such high trade value. But anyway, let's see. Sprong. What were we looking at? Calgary. They're looking to get rid of Pelletier. And I'm thinking I can get Pelletier in a first-round draft pick. And send them like a 5th-round pick. Oh, yeah, and I was looking also at... that's right. And Ronning. I could send them these 2 players... for Pelletier. But I feel like I need to let Sprong finish this run to the Cup. Hopefully to the Cup. Because we'd call this kid up. Right? He's a 79, and the idea would be that he could... honestly, he'd start. He'd be starting on the... probably the 3rd line. We would move up Kajula. And he'd go to the 3rd line. I mean, and obviously in real life, by the way, the Rangers just tied the game in real life. Chris Kreider's 26th goal of the year. Oof, Tarasenko the assist. Boy, do they need that. Let's get the go-ahead goal now. Right? But I think I can wait for the draft and pull this trade off. And get myself back up to a 2nd pick in the 1st round. Like, that's what I'm thinking. And I'd move this kid to... like I said, I would probably start him on the 3rd line. Or the 2nd line, even. Because Sprong has said several times he is not happy in New York. He's constantly complaining. Constantly. And as much as I like Ronning, he's not gonna... he ain't never gonna get... Actually, I wonder if I can get away with this. And instead, give him like a 2nd draft pick. Like 2 5th rounders. But yeah, I'm thinking I save that for the draft. So, those are my thoughts. Trade deadline almost done. It's been a busy trade deadline. Flames have already made moves. So, right? Like, So, yeah, I'm thinking... See if we get any more offers here, but I don't think we're gonna worry about making a move until the off season, and then try to get younger and develop these kids. You know, try to lock up Pelletier long term. Lock up Pelletier long term. Lock him up. I think that's how you say his name. Lock him up long term. Let Sprong go to Calgary. Get back into the first round. Really try to, and then honestly, maybe even, I don't know, throw in a goalie prospect or something, and maybe move up again really high into the round and get like some surefire guys who could play almost immediately. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because I mean, who wouldn't give up 2 fifth-round picks and a player to get back to the first round? Still 2-2 in Philadelphia. Rangers got to get these 2 points. Got to get these 2 points. And the thing is that I would love to pick up Tarasenko. It's just too much money. It's just too much money. I don't have the cap space. It's the problem. I have to give up so many guys to get enough under the cap. Even if I put Sprong in there. Gosh. I was going to say, it's not going to work. Unless they're really desperate to get rid of him. It was worth a shot. Like, I would definitely have done that straight up. Let's see. Derek Forbort. Really? Well, his contract's expiring. Yeah, decline. Normally, I would have taken a flyer on him, but with an expiring contract, again, that's a lot of money when I'm up against the cap space. I'm up against. I could have taken him. But then again, like, do I really need to just keep hoarding all these defensemen? No. So anyway, let's play Pittsburgh now. We made our big trades earlier in the year, and that's typically what we do. That's typically how we do things, right? We make our big trades when we feel we need to make them. And we traded with Toronto, and we traded with Ottawa earlier in the year. So, Sid the Kid, Sidney Crosby, Mika Zibanejad, center ice, Madison Square Garden. We are underway. Face-off won by the Pens. Lambert on the right side, hit by Keandre Miller. Timmy Panarin gets the loose puck, and back the other way we go. So the Rangers, again, quiet at the trade deadline as Pettersson takes that away. Knocked away now by Lafreniere. Panarin moving in. Panarin shot saved by Anderson, and he'll freeze the puck. Zegras versus Crosby to the right of Anderson. Face-off one back to Schultz, up to Pettersson, now over to Gensel. Gensel hit by Bouchard, and Robertson takes it away. Back to Bouchard. Tries to send it through. The Zegras does. Save by Anderson. Good save there by Anderson on Zegras. Not an easy one. As Sprong, who knows his time with the Rangers might be coming to an end this offseason. He was talked about of actually being sent to Pittsburgh for Tarasenko, as Robertson is shot saved by Anderson here right before the deadline. And it's Sprong now moving in. Shot can't get it off. Anderson finds it, though, at the top of the crease and will freeze the puck with 15:44 left in the first. Strome versus Bergeron to the right of Anderson. Again, that graphic is incorrect. Face-off won by the Pens. Manson hit by Dryden Hunt, but he maintains control. Sends the pack up now to Bergeron. And now over to Tarasenko. Tarasenko to Palat. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Rebound knocked into the corner by Ruunanen. Tarasenko gets hit there. Pass down low. Bergeron stick lifted by Strome. Bergeron still gets a shot off saved by Shesterkin. As now Manson with the puck. Chased by Strome. Leaves it for Palat. Shot goes wide. And Gortz will find it but can't get it out of the zone. Now able to take away the loose puck and does. Sends it over to Dylan Strome. Strome circling. Sends back to Kajula manning the point. Kajula now along the blue line. Danson sends it back to Ruunanen, but it's a errant pass that goes out of the zone, and the Rangers will have to go back to their own zone to regroup. Strome back up to Dryden Hunt. Tries to get it over to Strome, but Joseph takes it away. Now over to Kapanen. Gortz takes it away from him. Good hit by the young defenseman. As Gortz's pass for Zibanejad is too far, and will go down for an icing. Sidney Crosby, 28 goals, 46 assists, 74 points on the year. As Mika Zibanejad versus Bergeron to the right of Shesterkin now. Face-off won by Mika, back to Ruunanen, who sends it around the boards to Dryden Hunt. Back up to Mika. Zibanejad cuts across neutral ice, tries to get it to Hunt, but it deflects to Schultz for Pittsburgh. Now over to Kapanen. Kapanen hit by Gortz, big hit there. Puck into the corner, Ruunanen gathers. And sends back up to Dryden Hunt on the breakout. 8.5 left in the scoreless first. Hunt now looking for Zibanejad down low. He whiffed on the one-timer. And Hunt goes back and gets it against the boards. Dryden Hunt now back to the point for Gortz. Tries to get it back down to Zibanejad. Deflects back to Hunt. Hunt now moving in. Shot hit Kapanen. Hunt, though, gets the puck off of his stick. Hunt back to Ruunanen. Over to Gortz. Gortz now moving in. Shot saved by Anderson as Kajula gathers in the corner. Drake Kajula now to the backhand shot save. Rebound. Anderson freezes it and will hold as the Rangers can finally get some fresh bodies out there with 6 minutes left in the period. You see there Alexis Lafreniere, 30 goals, 27 assists, 57 points, leads the Rangers. Barron and Crosby now to the left of Anderson. Face-off won by Crosby. Back to Pettersson. Hit by Morgan Barron. Barron now looking for a pass to Gauthier. Cut in front, though, is by Pittsburgh. Gensel now gets it out of the zone. Barron takes it back at neutral ice, and back the other way come the Rangers. Barron back to Miller, over to Fox. Fox, a slap shot deflected and hit off of somebody in front. Goodrow gets the loose puck. Tangled up with Crosby. Crosby comes away with it. And Crosby now gains the blue line. Bounces off of Gauthier. Back down low to Schultz. Keeps it away from Goodrow. He's going to get tripped up, and the Rangers are going to go to the sin bin. So, tripping on Julien Gauthier, a rare penalty on usually one of the Rangers' penalty killers, Gauthier. And now Crosby versus Robertson to the left of Shesterkin. Face-off won by Robertson to Coghlan. Puck is deflected into the Ranger trapezoid there. Fox finds it and is able to clear at least the center ice where Schultz cuts it off and keeps it from going all the way down. Schultz now hit by Fox again, and Sprong will finish getting it all the way down here as he banks it off the boards. Marino goes back and gets it, and now gets it up to Crosby. Crosby gets by Coghlan, moving in. Good recovery there by Robertson. Crosby's shot never got to Shesterkin. It hit off of Robertson. Coghlan to Sprong, tries to get it to Fox. Fox short-handed with Sprong, shot blocked. Deflects to Schultz. Sprong, though, good job here on the forecheck. He's really had a shot in the arm since being added to the penalty killer group as Crosby, with 30 seconds left, gets hit at the blue line. Fox finds it and clears it out. And now actually will go and take it away from Marino himself. With 10 seconds left, shot, and Adam Fox will score his 10th goal of the year, shorthanded. With 8 seconds left in the man advantage, Adam Fox, hyper-aggressive on the penalty kill. I believe that's the third Rangers shorthanded goal of the year, and it's 1-0 New York. Adam Fox, very aggressive on the penalty kill. As now Gambrel versus Zibanejad. Unassisted, again, his 10th of the year. As Tarasenko gains the zone. Down to Palat, back to Kapanen, shot saved by Shesterkin. He leaves it for Goodrow as we're back to 5-on-5. Goodrow to Zibanejad, to Lafreniere, back to Zibanejad, back for Lafreniere, deflects to Gambrel, though. Good stick check by the Pens. Last few seconds of the period, Gambrel hit by Bouchard. Zibanejad back to Keandre Miller, up to Lafreniere, to Zibanejad, deflects back to Lafreniere. As the period expires, the Rangers, though, strike first. A shorthanded goal by Adam Fox, unassisted. And it's 1-0 New York. Rangers out shooting the Pens 6-4, out hitting them 5-2. Faceoffs 4-3 in favor of the Pens, who are 0 for 1 on the power play. Crosby versus Zibanejad. Faceoff won by Mika. Back to Fox. Now over to Keandre Miller. Miller at the blue line. Tries to get it across. Goes to Lafreniere. Shot saved by Anderson as he'll freeze it. 47 seconds into the period. Zibanejad and Crosby. Actually, Zibanejad has the same amount of points as Lafreniere. Face-off won by the Pens. Lambert has it. Gets it up to Gensel. Gensel circling back. Sends across to Crosby. Crosby at the blue line. Gets by Fox. Can't get by Artemi Panarin, though. Good job on the back check there by the bread man. As Zibanejad now back the other way, looking for Lafreniere. Down low, backhand shot, and Zibanejad's going to poke it in. Actually, going to say no, Lafreniere. It might have gone in off of one of the Pens' own defensemen. So that actually might be an own goal. Yep, an own goal with Lafreniere getting the credit. So his 31st goal of the year. And it's 2-0 Rangers on a couple of bonehead plays by the Penguins. It's Robertson over to Zegras. Back to Robertson, looking for Zegras. Behind him, Lambert takes it away and sends to Crosby. Now to Gensel, who gets laid out by Bouchard. Rangers start back the other way. Zegras, 2-on-1. Zegras scores! Trevor Zegras just cuts right to the slot, slides it right by Anderson. His 23rd of the year. The defenseman went to Bouchard. And Zegras, I mean, it doesn't get easier than this for Trevor Zegras. It's 3-0 New York. Strome versus Bergeron now. Zegras unassisted, his 23rd of the year because of the turnover. Bergeron now down low. Down low, shot saved by Tarasenko, or shot by Tarasenko, saved by Shesterkin. Now big hit in the corner by Gortz as he'll get it out to Dryden Hunt. Hunt from the left side, and Dryden Hunt will score his 21st of the year. And Anderson looks shaken right now in net. After that own goal off his defenseman. And it's 4-0 Rangers, as the Rangers and Flyers are going to overtime. Strome versus Bergeron. Gortz the only assist after the hit. Strome wins it back to Runanen. Now back to Gortz. Gortz now with 20 points on the year. As Dryden Hunt puts on the brakes. Leaves the puck for Dylan Strome. Strome back to Hunt. Shot, save, rebound. Anderson finds it and freezes it this time. Bergeron versus Barron now to the right of Anderson. Face-off won by Pittsburgh. Back to Tarasenko. He's going to send it over to Manson, then up to Bergeron, over to Palat. Hit by Miller. Fox will take it away. Fox with the first goal of the game, shorthanded. Morgan Barron now. Off the pass. Shot. Might have gotten saved by Anderson. Might have just gone wide. Not sure if he got the stick on it. Barron now circling. Fires. Shot saved by Anderson. As Gauthier will find it. And now cut to the slot. And Gauthier will score his 15th of the year. And the Rangers are pouring it on here against Pittsburgh. It's 5-0 New York. Rangers skating circles around the Pens. Barron and Fox the assists as Mika wins the faceoff. Panarin with the puck. He gets pinched at the point, but he comes back and finds it down low, circling. Artemi Panarin, shot saved by Anderson. Lafreniere against the boards. Cutting in, shot save again by Anderson, and he will hold. Zegras and Heinen now to the right of Anderson. Halfway through the second period. A slow-going game. A lot of Ranger goals. Manson with the puck. Hit by Zegras as he gets it up to Kapanen. And Kapanen will get hit by Gortz as the puck rattles around to Runanen. Runanen overskates it, though. Pittsburgh has it. Heinen back to Schultz. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Down low, he finds it, leaves it for Gortz. The rookie gathers. And now his outlet pass for Robertson deflects to Pettersson. And back the other way he comes for Pittsburgh. Pettersson pinched by Zegras. Bit of a scrum there. Sprong comes in to help out and take out the puck. Sprong over to Runanen, up to Zegras. Zegras gains the blue lines, lets one rip, blocked. Never got through. Robertson instead gathers now. Cuts back to the slot, loses the puck to Dalcol. Back the other way comes Pittsburgh. Dalcol gets by Gortz. One-time shot, good deflection there by Runanen. Still get a shot off, saved by Shesterkin. Now Dalcol, his puck is knocked off the stick of Gortz. And Gortz now, the rookie on a breakaway. Shot, save, rebound. Anderson finds it and freezes it. Oscar Gortz with two guys on his backside gets a good shot off. And now Strome versus Crosby to the left of Anderson. Face-off won by Crosby. As Marino has it off the stick of Gensel and sends up to Lambert now. Lambert gets by Fox. Has his pocket picked, though. Good stick check by Miller. Keandre Miller back the other way. Miller now down low. Shot blocked. Recovers. Right there. Miller now. Moving in. Shot, and Keandre Miller scores. His 10th of the year. As he rattles it around the cage. It's 6-0 Rangers. Or is it 5-0? No, I was right. It's 6. It's 6. Unassisted, his 10th of the year. Face-off won by Crosby against Barron. Marino with the puck. I have to imagine that's going to be the end of the night for Anderson as Coughlin takes it away and sends up to Morgan Barron. Barron now moving in. Shot. Yep, here's Copley. And he makes the save. Barron versus Bergeron. To the right of Copley. Face-off won by the Pens. Tarasenko with the puck. Sends up to Palat. Palat laid out by Bouchard as he sends it deep. Coughlin cuts it off. And banks it up to Morgan Barron. Back now for Barclay. Goodrow, a shot saved by Copley. And he holds. 7 seconds left in the period. Bergeron and Barron now to the right of Anderson. Or, excuse me, Copley again. Face-off won by the Pens. Tarasenko with the puck again. Circles around, sends up to Palat. He'll get to neutral ice, but no further as the period expires. And we head into the second intermission. At the end of 40, here in New York, it's the Rangers 6, the Penguins nothing. Rangers out shooting Pittsburgh 20-7, out hitting them 11-2. Face-offs 13-6 in favor of the Pens. Zibanejad versus Crosby now. Face-off one back to Pettersson. Pettersson hit by Zibanejad. Miller takes the puck. Tries to get it to Zibanejad, but it's too far for him. And he's going to go all the way down. But Panarin wins the race to beat out the icing. Sends a pass in front. Pettersson intercepts. Good job there, but then his pass taken back by Panarin. Artemi Panarin showing off some wheels here to start the third. And he will light the lamp for his 35th of the year. In off the far post, Artemi Panarin. Panarin, he wanted to join the scoring parade, and he does. He puts on the extra point for that touchdown. Giants over the Steelers now, 7-0. Unassisted. Actually, it's his 36th of the year. My apologies. Zibanejad wins it back to Fox. And up to Miller, and up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere gets pinched, but he pushes it forward to Mika. Sends back to Lafreniere. His shot deflected down low. Panarin, another shot saved by Copley. And he will hold. And the Rangers win in overtime, 3-2. Tarasenko Tarasenko from Hedel and Schneider. The Rangers win in overtime, 3-2. It's what you love to see. Again, they really, like I said, take advantage of the fact that you've got, oh, it's down low, shots. You realize the action has started again. Distracted by the Ranger win. Coughlin guys again, finds Zegras. It goes all the way through him. Robertson, though, waves off the icing again. Shot saved by Copley. As Sprong will gather, sends cross, and Robertson will put it home on the one-timer, his 21st of the year. The Rangers win 3-2 again. They need to win. They needed to win tonight. They need to win tomorrow against Ottawa before they face Boston on Saturday. Bergeron versus Strome now, center ice. 8-0 Rangers. Sprong and Zegras the assists. Face-off one back to Manson, who sends up to Bergeron. Chased down by Runinen, gets it to Palat. Gortz will handle the loose puck and send up to Dylan Strome. Strome across to Dryden Hunt to shot saved by Copley, and he will hold. And then again, the Rangers will get a shot in the arm tomorrow with Kane. My God, it's Kane, with Kane joining them. Manson hit by Strome. Strome now passing down low, and Dryden Hunt will hammer a goal home, his second of the game. What a perfect one-timer on the feed from Dylan Strome. His 22nd of the year. No chance for Copley. It's 9-0 Rangers. Strome the only assist. Face-off won by Strome back to Runinen. He gives it over to Gortz. Gortz over to Kajula. Kajula back to Runinen. Across to Gortz. Gortz a slapper. Shot is blocked. And Tarasenko, the hero in real life for the Rangers tonight, sends it up for Pittsburgh. He's hit hard. Strome intercepts the pass. Starts back the other way. Leaves it for Drake Kajula. A shot as Hunt overskates the rebound. Joseph gets it. Sends it to Bergeron. And now, oh, what a hit by Gortz. And we're going to have ourselves a fight. Joseph there, that was a clean hit. It was just an unfortunate, he just got squeezed weird. Or was it Joseph? Excuse me. Joseph fighting Gortz right now. I think that was Bergeron who got pinched. So Gortz will go to the sin bin. No penalty. Again, it was a clean check. So Pierre Joseph. Barron and Heinen now neutral ice face-off, as both teams send out some tough guys to make sure this doesn't get any worse than it already is. Halfway through the third, Barron wins it back to Miller. Over to Fox. He gets hit hard and sends it back to Barron. Barron moving in, shot saved by Copley, and he'll hold. Yep, Dryden Hunt 1 goal away from the Hattie. Barron versus Heinen now to the left of Copley. Face-off won by Barron, back to Miller. Miller, a shot hits off of Barron. Puck deflects to Goodrow. And Barclay Goodrow now circling down low. And Barclay Goodrow, a shot goes high and wide. Barron will find it, moving down low. Backhand shot, rebound. Gauthier hit the outside of the cage again. Dal Cole, good forecheck here by the Rangers. Barron still has it. Barron moving in, shot saved by Copley. Gauthier back to Barron, to Fox, to Miller, shot saved by Copley. Heinen gets it in the corner, can't keep it away from Barron though. Barron down low, Gauthier backhand, saved by Copley. The fourth line continuing to find ways. And the Rangers draw a penalty, looks like cross-checking or interference, I should say, on Josh Manson, who will go to the sin bin for 2. So, Gensel versus Zegras to the left of Copley. Face-off won by Zegras to Sprong. Dylan Coughlin, a slap shot. Ooh, nice snap save by Copley with the glove. Gambrel versus Zegras now to the right of Copley. 10 seconds into the penalty. Face-off won by the Pens. Marino to Pedersen. Sends up shorthanded to Marino. Gets by Sprong, but can't get by Coughlin, who now long outlet pass for Alexis Lafreniere. Lafreniere 2-on-1, looks for Robertson. An easy feed. Robertson's second goal of the game. It's a power play goal. The Ranger lead is 10-0. 2-on-1, easy feed. No chance for Copley. And now Crosby versus Zibanejad. Lafreniere and Coughlin the assists. Face-off won by the Pens. Pettersson hit by Zibanejad. Mika will send it deep back into the Ranger zone. Coughlin will cut it off. Start back the other way. Pass up to Artemi Panarin. Panarin, cross ice. Lafreniere throws it towards the net, but wide. Lafreniere circling. His shot blocks. Zibanejad tries to hammer one home. Schultz has it in front of the net and sends up to Gensel. 4 minutes left here in the third. And mercifully this game, as Coughlin will get the pass and send up to Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad circling. Shot saved by Copley. Lafreniere now with the puck. Circling. Shot save again by Copley. And he will hold. So, no surprise that 10-0 game. You got a couple guys on the verge of hat tricks. Heinen versus Zegras now to the right of Copley. Face-off won by Zegras to Runinen. Back to Gortz. Loses the puck to Tarasenko. Tarasenko coming in on the breakaway. Shot saved by Shesterkin to maintain the shutout. As Runinen gets it out to Sprong with 1:15 to go. Sprong, the right side, looking for Zegras. Schultz intercepts. Zegras, good forecheck, though. Takes it away. Less than a minute to go. Zegras moving in down low. Shot goes high and wide. Robertson with the puck now. Nick Robertson. Chance for the Hattie. Shot saved by Copley. Sprong now looking for Robertson again. Sprong now backhand shot saved by Copley. And now the last chance for Dryden Hunt to get the Hattie with 39 seconds left. As that'll do it for Nick Robertson tonight. So close, yet so far. Strome versus Heinen now to the right of Copley. Strome wins it back to Keandre Miller. Miller can't get the shot off. Kajula's shot saved by Copley. And he will hold. Only a few seconds have gone by, so the third line stays out there. Trying to get Hunt that one shot at a rare Hattie. Heinen versus Strome now. Face-off won by Kajula. He kicks it around to Miller. Miller, slap shot. Oh, and Keandre Miller scores his second of the game. His 11th of the year, and the Rangers are going to pull the third line off, and Hunt's like, I didn't want you to get the goal. No offense. Heinen versus Barron. Now this is the biggest win of the year for the Rangers. Kajula the only assist. Joseph over to Manson. He's pinched, and Gortz takes the puck away. Sends it over to Runinen. Up to Goodrow. Back to Morgan Barron. Back across for Gauthier. Intercepted by Palat. 10 seconds left here in the game. Palat stood up by Runinen. Gortz will gather. Banks it around the boards to Goodrow. Goodrow back to Gortz. Over to Runinen. Up to Morgan Barron. 3 seconds left. 2-1. Shot saved by Copley. I'll help his save percentage ever so slightly as the Rangers. Your number 3 star with a pair of goals, Dryden Hunt. Rangers outshot Pittsburgh 42-10. Outhit them 16-4. And remember, the Rangers only had 6 first-period shots. So that means they've had 18 shots apiece in the last 2 periods. 16-4 the hits. Your number 2 star with a pair of goals, Keandre Miller. Pittsburgh won 21 of 34 faceoffs. Pittsburgh 0 for 1 on the power play. Rangers 1 for 1. They also had a shorthanded goal. And your number 1 star, I'm going to guess it's Nick Roberts. Oh, it's Adam Fox with a goal, an assist, and a hit. He had technically the game-winning goal, the first goal, a shorthanded goal. As the Rangers will now play against the Sabres. And as usual, or at least what we've been doing lately, as we will start doing stuff on TikTok. So we'll go live for 3 games on TikTok. Rangers versus Sabres. Columbus. Tampa. Can't fit that. Let's see. Oh, maybe I play a 3rd game. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't think we're going to do. We'll do this game offline, and then we'll do the last 2 games of the night. Make sure Georgiev gets the start here. He is in line for that anyway. So, Rangers, Sabres. Eichel versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by Buffalo to Jokiharju. Leddy up to Thompson now. Thompson has his pocket picked by Adam Fox. He'll send it around the boards. Mika's there. Now sends up to Miller. Over to Lafreniere, the unlikely Ranger point leader. Zibanejad shot saved by the Buffalo netminder. Panarin now moving in. No chance there to stop Artemi Panarin, his 37th of the year. Everybody forgot about the bread man, and the bread man delivers. 37 goals now on the year. Currently top 3 in the league. Remember, he missed 7 games with a hamstring injury. Otherwise, he might be right there at the top. Eichel versus Zegras now here at the KeyBank Center. Zibanejad and Lafreniere the assists. Zegras wins it back to Bouchard. Up to Dylan Coghlan. Coghlan back to Zegras. Shot saved there by the Buffalo netminder. Leddy gets pinched against the board. Zegras, good forecheck. Trevor Zegras now looking for Sprong, who throws it wide, but Sprong had drifted by the net. Bouchard now keeps it in at the point. Bouchard sends over to Zegras. Back to Bouchard, over to Coghlan. Coghlan shot, long shot. Rask finds it and freezes it with 4 minutes gone here in the first. Cousins versus Strome now to the right of Rask. Face-off won by Buffalo to Jokiharju. Cross-ice pass to Bluger. He's going to get stood up by Runanen. Hit hard as the puck is sent deep. Gortz will cut it off. And Oscar Gortz sends up to Dryden Hunt. Hunt squeezes by the defender. Moving in. Shot save there. Good save there by Rask. Puck is loose. Dylan Strome finds it on the forecheck. Strome now circling down low. Throws it against the net. I didn't even mean to do that. Luger, though, keeps away from Kajula and up to Cousins. I believe at his first I think he had his hat trick the other night in real life. Luger gets hit by Gortz. Runanen takes the loose puck. Sends up to Kajula. Now over to Hunt. Back for Strome. Cousins takes it away, and back the other way comes Buffalo. Runanen hit by hits Cousins, and Buffalo sends it deep. Gortz gathers. Long pass for Zibanejad, just onside. Moving in now. Mika shot, save, rebound. Gardiner clears it away from danger up to Milano. Now over to Cousins. Cousins, big hit by Gortz. Lafreniere over to Runanen. Up to Mika Zibanejad. Cross ice for Panarin, who has the only Ranger goal tonight. Panarin, a shot, rebound. Kept away from Zibanejad, up to Skinner. Good job by the Buffalo defense to keep this only 1-0. Skinner moving in now. Shot short side. Oh my goodness, and Georgiev. He made the save, and it looked like he kind of just threw it into his own net as he tried to shuffle it out of his glove. Jeff Skinner will get credit for his 8th goal of the year, and the Rangers are just looking at Georgiev like, what did you do, Ray? Jokiharju and Rask with the assists. Gardiner back to Middlestat. Milano a shot saved by Georgiev. Now pass back to Milano. Another shot saved by Georgiev, and he'll freeze this time. Ludvig Jansen, you see there, his first game as a Sabre. Just following the trade deadline, Morgan Barron versus Middlestat to the left of Georgiev. Face-off won by Barron, back to Coughlin. Gives back to Barron and out to Gauthier. 8 minutes left here in the first. Gauthier from the right circle shot. Rebound. Goodrow couldn't get to it in time. Milano cuts him off. Milano over to Strahlman, former Ranger. Sends up to Middlestat. He's hit hard by Evan Bouchard. And Barron sends over to Coughlin. Up to Gauthier. His pass is an errant one, but he gets it back himself. Gauthier from the left circle has it poked away into the corner. 1-1 game here. Puck kept away from Barron and up to Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny gets hit by Coughlin. Gaudreau takes it away. Barclay Gaudreau now. From the left circle, a shot, rebound, and Gauthier will score! It kicked back over the stick of Barron, but Gauthier right on his tail, picks it up, fires it in. The Rangers retake the lead 2-1. And Gauthier has now scored in 3 straight games. It's his 16th of the year. 5:29 left in the first. Gaudreau the only assist as face-off won by the Rangers. Mika Zibanejad takes the puck away on the tie-up. Now moving in. Shot saved there by Rask as Panarin now. Circling. Still circling. Moves to the top of the slot. Moving in. Shot saved by Rask. Zibanejad gathers. Zibanejad will score. Mika Zibanejad cuts right to the front of the net. His 27th of the year. Wraps it around Rask. And the Rangers are now up 3-1. Zegras versus Eichel now. 3:50 left in the first. Panarin the only assist on Zibanejad's 27th of the year. Jansen over to Gaudreau. Shot saved by Georgiev. Gortz will gather and send out to Zegras on the left side. Zegras will circle. Look for Sprong. A little behind, and they'll throw it towards the net, Yao. Jansen will cut it off. Sends up to Thompson. Thompson hit by Runanen. Kempny with the puck. So it kicks back to him. He gets by Gortz. Moving in. Shot saved by Georgiev. Rebound. 2 in a row, but the third is the charm. Johnny Hockey. Johnny Gaudreau is going to knock it in. Now there's looks, though, as their interference on the Sabres. The refs are going to take a look at this one. This one might come off the board, and it does. Georgiev interfered with to allow Gaudreau to bat it in. Marody versus Strome now. Face-off won by the Sabres. Jansen with the puck. And he'll send it deep. So Gaudreau thought he had a goal. Make it a 1-goal game as Fox now outlet pass for Strome. But good call there by the ref on the goalie interference. Strome now crashing the net. Puck down low. Fighting forward is Hunt. Comes away with it. Slams it into Rask's left leg. And he'll freeze it with 6 seconds left in the period. Barron and Marody now to the left of Rask. Face-off won by Barron. Back to Bouchard. Throws it on net. Saved by Rask. Rebound cleared away. Temp from danger. Rangers can't get another shot off as the period expires. At the end of 20 here at Madison Square Garden. It is 3-1 Rangers. Rangers out shooting Buffalo 15-5, out hitting them 6-0. Face-offs 5-4 in favor of the Sabres. Zibanejad and Eichel at center ice here in Buffalo. Face-off won by the Sabres to Jokiharju. Up to Eichel, poked away by Fox. Good stick check. Over to Panarin it goes. Panarin on the left side. Cutting across now. Artemi Panarin shot. Saved by Rask. Panarin back to Miller. To Fox. Slap shot goes wide. Panarin down low. Short side. Hits the post and out. Eichel up to Johnny Gaudreau. Gaudreau hit by Miller. Lafreniere gathers. Sends the Fox up to Panarin. Back the other way come the Ranger offense. Panarin back to the point. Cut off by Thompson. Thompson read it nicely. Gains the blue line. Then hit by Keandre Miller. Kicks to Leddy. Leddy back the other way. Buffalo gets back on side. Jokiharju now at the puck will send it deep. Sabres will go for a partial change. Miller will cut it off. And now send the long pass for Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad puts in the brakes. Cuts to the slot. Fires. Saved by Rask. And he'll hold. Cousins versus Zegras now. To the left of Rask. Face-off won by the Sabres. Back to Gardiner. Gardiner hit by Robertson. Gets it up to Bluger hit by Bouchard. Gets the puck to Cousins. Cousins shot saved by Georgiev. Left in the corner for Bouchard. Around the boards it goes to Robertson. Back for Bouchard. Up to Sprong now. Sprong from the right circle. A shot saved by Rask. Zegras finds it in the corner. Tries to give it to Coughlin, but it goes behind him and out of the zone. Zegras goes back to the Ranger trapezoid with 7 minutes gone in the period. Now a long pass, or tries to make a long pass, but it's hit off of somebody, and it dies at neutral ice. Actually, Bluger. He gets it to Quinn. Quinn moving in. His shot goes wide. Cousins with the puck. Leaves it for Quinn. Quinn, again, shot saved by Georgiev. He'll find it and freeze it with 11:43 left in the second period. Strome versus Middlestat now to the left of Georgiev. Face-off won by Middlestat to Jansen. Big hit, though, by Dryden Hunt. He takes it away. Gets it out of the zone to Kajula. Drake Kajula now along the left side. Kicks it back for Gortz. Intercepted by Milano. He gets it up to Jansen. Jansen back to Kempney. Poked away by Hunt. Dryden Hunt will give chase and get it into the Buffalo trapezoid. Hunt now looking for Strome on the one-timer, but Jansen intercepts. Another big hit there. Hunt back to Runanen. Tries to get it across to Gortz, but it's intercepted by Milano. Gortz now like a wrecking ball takes out like 3 Sabres, but the puck does get to Middlestat. Middlestat back now to the trailer, Kempney. Kempney back to Leeson. His slapper kicked away by Georgiev. Into the corner it goes. Puck kicks around to Hunt off a deflection. Hunt deflects off of one of the guys and back to Gauthier now. Gauthier back to Runanen. Runanen gets tripped up. Easy call for the refs. Rangers jumping to the power play as Brett Leeson will head to the sin bin for 2. Cousins versus Strome to the left of Rask. Face-off won by Buffalo. Gardiner with the puck. Gives it to Jokiharju and up to Marody. Marody hit by Coughlin. Takes the puck away at neutral ice. Strome back over to Sprong. Rangers will regroup. Sprong up to Kajula. Kajula on the left side hit hard but does gain the zone. Kajula tries to make a pass. Intercepted there. Gauthier gets off the deflection in the trapezoid. Gauthier now circling. He has a couple power play goals this year. Jokiharju up to Cousins now. He will clear. And the Rangers, with a minute gone here on their man advantage, will go back to retrieve it. Coughlin banks it up to Dylan Strome. Strome back to Gauthier. Gauthier shot, save, rebound. Kajula can't get to it. Bounces weird off of his stick. Strome now looking for Kajula. Throws it on the backhand. Now is it deflected back to him. Jokiharju up to Cousins. Cousins hit by Sprong and then hit by Strome. Gauthier gathers with 10 seconds left in the man advantage. Gauthier back to Zegras. We're back to 5-on-5. His shot is blocked. As Buffalo will reset now. Leddy up to Cousins. 5 minutes left in the period. Cousins big hit by Mika Zibanejad. Zegras up to Gauthier. Gauthier looking for Robertson, but Jokiharju intercepts. Back to Johnny Gaudreau. To Cousins. To Leeson. Fresh out of the sin bin. Has his pocket picked. It deflects to Nick Robertson. Robertson gets separated from the puck, and Gaudreau takes it away. Up to Anton Strawman. Strawman hit by Mika Zibanejad as the puck rattles around, and Fox cuts it off. 2:45 left here in the second period. Rangers up 3-1. Zegras down the right side, puts on the brakes. Cuts across now, tries to get to Robertson, but it's knocked away, and Eichel gathers. Eichel up to Gaudreau. Hit by Zibanejad. Puck kicks back to Strawman at neutral ice. He circles back into his own zone and leaves it for Gardiner. Sends up to Thompson with a minute to go. Over to Eichel. Eichel gains the zone. From the left circle, hit by Zibanejad, sends it around the boards to his own guy, and up to Kempney out the point. Kempney moving in, back to Jansen. Jansen tripped up a little bit by Zegras, and they're going to call tripping on that. I don't know. He was well on the ice, and it was almost as like Jansen just skated into him. So they're going to call Zegras for 2 minutes on tripping. I mean, he was going to block. He thought it was going to be a shot. And Jansen was just like, I'm just going to keep on skating. Middlestat versus Robertson to the left of Georgiev. Face-off won by Robertson to Miller. Up to Sprong. He will clear. All the way down it will go. And that will end the period. No score this period for either team, so the score holds at the end of 2. It's 3-1 New York. Rangers out shooting Buffalo 20-8, out hitting them 17-1. Faceoffs 9-5 in favor of the Sabres. Rangers went 0 for 1 on the power play that period. Buffalo starts the period on a power play. They'll have a minute 51 of power play time. Eichel versus Robertson. Face-off won by Eichel over to Quinn. Quinn hit by Fox. Cousins can't keep it in. Now he brings it in over the blue line. Hit by Fox. Fox will gather and send up to Robertson shorthanded, and then he will just clear all the way down. Actually, Sprong will go and get it to kill more time. Bad hustle there by the Sabres. And Robertson now will circle back. The Rangers will have it at neutral ice. And they'll just kind of skate around and kill more time before Fox throws it softly on net. And Rask will shuffle it up to Quinn with 45 seconds left in the man advantage. Big hit by Fox on Eichel, but he does get it to Cousins. Cousins now hit by Coghlan. Fox takes it away. And Fox can't get it out. Gaudreau to Eichel, back to Leddy. And then a good stick check by Sprong. He'll take it away. And shorthanded, throw it on net. Rebound, Zibanejad almost had a shorty as he was crashing as well. As we are back to 5-on-5. Eichel to Gaudreau. Gaudreau's shot saved by Georgiev. Eichel now down low. Kicked around by Coghlan. Cousins has it. Sends it to Quinn at the point. Quinn, his shot. Oh, he rings off the post. He had Georgiev beat, and he hits it off the post. And Coghlan now sends over to Daniel Sprong. Sprong, a shot goes very high and wide. Rattles around the Cousins. Mika Zibanejad with a big hit. Now tries to find Zibanejad. Another errant pass from Sprong. Bouchard down low. Blocker saved by Rask. Gaudreau with it up to Cousins with 5 minutes left, or gone here in the third, excuse me. Cousins will send it deep. Coghlan will find it, shuffle it up to Zibanejad, and he'll push it further along the boards. Leddy goes back and gets it, and now the Rangers will have another power play. Interference on Zibanejad by Jeff Skinner. As in, he interfered with Mika. Strome, Bluger to the left of Rask. Face-off won by Strome, back to Mika. Mika shot saved by Rask, and he'll hold. You see there again, Rangers have 3 of the top 10 in hits on defense. Strome and Bluger now. Face-off won again by Strome. Zibanejad, Fox, shot, save again by Rask. He's seen him clearly, not a lot of traffic in front. Of course, all these stoppages, though, do allow the Ranger penalty killers, who are also sometimes part of their power play, catch their breath. Face-off won this time by Buffalo. Gardner up to Milano. Milano circles back. Chased by Gauthier. Up to Jokiharju. Jokiharju will send it deep. With 45 seconds gone on the man advantage, and Fox will cut it off and then send up to Dylan Strome. Strome on the right side gets pinched a bit there. Puck goes deep. Gardner then gets laid out by Strome. Rask finds the puck there right on the line and freezes it. And that's going to allow the Rangers to get some more fresh bodies out there. Zegras versus Bluger to the left of Rask. Face-off won by Bluger. Goes back behind the own net. Robertson gathers for the Rangers, actually. Nick Robertson off the puck. Circling. Trying to find Lafreniere. It's behind him. Leddy gathers instead. As it knocked off his stick. And then gets it to Milano, who clears it the rest of the way down with 15 seconds left. So, doesn't look like the Rangers will score here. One last rush, though. Zegras with Lafreniere 2-on-2. Lafreniere can't get a good shot off. Pinching in his Fox. Shot saved by Rask, and we are back to 5-on-5. With 12:14 left here in the third. So Rangers 0 for 2 on the power play. Buffalo 0 for 1. Morgan Barron versus Cousins to the right of Rask. Face-off won by Barron, back to Tarmo Ruunanen. Ruunanen circles, fires, easy save. Ruunanen gets his own rebound, gives it to Barron, who has his pocket picked by Gardner, and sends up to Quinn. Quinn gets laid out by Oscar Gortz. He's good at that. As Gardiner now gets it across the blue line, but loses it to Cousins as he mishandled it. And Strawman will now send it down, cut off by Runanen. Halfway through the third, Rangers up by a pair. Barclay Goodrow has it knocked off his stick, and Gardiner regathers for Buffalo. He will again send down, and Goodrow, actually overskated it. It's Gortz, he can't handle it. Cousins down low. Good recovery by the Ranger defense. The puck kicking around down there, and finally Gortz finds it. Shot never actually went on net. Gardiner with the puck, loses it to Gauthier temporarily, kicks back to neutral ice for Cousins. Cousins is going to get laid out by Gortz, and it kicks back to Gardiner. Gardiner chased by Gauthier, good check there, but Strawman gets the loose puck and sends up to Quinn. Quinn hit by Barclay Goodrow. Barron will gather and send up to Dryden Hunt. Hunt now lets a slapper rip, save, rebound. No, save again by Rask. He's stretched out there as Kajula got to the rebound. And he goes pipe to pipe and makes the save. Gets the glove up to Rob Kajula. And now Strome versus Eichel to the right of Rask with 6 minutes left here in the third. Face-off won by the Sabres. Hunt, though, takes the loose puck. Hunt circling, looking for insurance. It's deflected out of play, and we'll do it again. Strome versus Eichel to the right of Rask. Face-off won by Strome, back to Keandre Miller. Miller now moving in, shot, and Keandre Miller will score his 12th of the year. A wicked wrista from Keandre Miller. And it's 4-1 Rangers. And that might be the nail in the coffin, the way the Sabres offense has been going tonight. Zegras versus Eichel, center ice. Face-off won by the Rangers. Strome the only assist on Miller's 12th of the year. Coughlin up to Zegras, has it taken away by Kempny. Eichel now sends up to Thompson the other way. Thompson stood up by Coughlin. Robertson will gather and send over to Bouchard. Bouchard can't get it out of the zone. Now he does. And actually deflects all the way down, and Bouchard's going to win the race. Bouchard now waiting for the Rangers to regroup. Circling shot, and Evan Bouchard scores his 7th of the year. His 5th as a Ranger. And it's 5-1 New York. Strome versus Eichel now is now this one is pretty much out of reach. Unassisted there after the turnover. Bouchard gets his 7th of the year. Face-off win for the Rangers. Kajula with the puck lets one rip. His stick explodes. And it goes back to Johnny Gaudreau for Buffalo. He sends it across for Thompson. Eichel shot saved by Georgiev. Oh, bad turnover! And Eichel missed wide! Oh, Georgiev was looking to get it back up ice, and he gave it right to Eichel. And that should have been called too many men on the ice right there, as Middlestad's going to get checked by Miller. Skinner now over to Middlestat, moving in, shot saved by Georgiev. Hunt will gather, send over to Strome, back to Kajula, back to Strome. Back and forth up the ice they come. Shot saved by Rask. And he will hold with 46 seconds left in the period. And the game. Middlestat versus Barron. Face-off won by Barron, back to Runanen. Runanen, a shot blocked. Kicks over to back to Barron. His shot saved by Rask. And he will hold with 40 seconds left now in the third. Middlestat versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by Middlestat. Into the corner. Milano gets it up to Jokiharju. Over to Skinner. Back to Skinner. Back now to neutral ice it goes. Jokiharju. Taken away by Lafreniere. Over to Runanen. Taken away by Milano now. Back to Skinner. He's hit hard by Panarin, of all people. And Mika Zibanejad has his pocket picked as Jokiharju starts back the other way. Now back to Skinner. His pass intercepted by Artemi Panarin. Panarin looking for the exclamation point from the left circle. Shot saved by Rask. And he'll hold with 1.7 seconds left. Cousins versus Barron to the right of Rask. Fourth line gets themselves that extra second of time on the ice. Face-off won by Buffalo. That's your game. The Rangers win 5-1. Your number 3 star with a goal and 2 hits, Evan Bouchard. Rangers outshot Buffalo 35-11, out-hit them 29-4. Face-offs 15-12 in favor of the Sabres. Neither team scores in the power play. Rangers 0 for 2, Buffalo 0 for 1. Panarin with a goal and an assist, your number 2 star. And your number 1 star with a goal and assist and 4 hits, Mika Zibanejad. All right, now we're going to start the TikTok, but I'm going to run a commercial first because they help. And a win tonight against Columbus. This would be our 65th game of the year. The Rangers would clinch the best record in the East. I'll be right back. Oh, it looked like we had some lurkers in here. Some folks decided not to stick around during the commercial. All right, commercial's over. Saw Kyle followed, which is nice. All right. So welcome to the folks here over on TikTok. If you're still here over on Twitch, some folks have been popping in and out. Appreciate it. We're going to play 2 more games. We're going to play against the Blue Jackets and Tampa Bay. Should be a good one. Maybe. Probably not. Let's be honest. At least the one against Tampa should be good, actually. We've played very good games against Tampa this year against the computer. The Blue Jackets, though, we might destroy them. In fact, actually, I want Georgiev to start tonight. Make sure that we're going to start Georgiev over Shesterkin and then have Shesterkin play against the Lightning. So, folks are popping in. Hope you're all doing well tonight on a Wednesday. So, again, the first, hour and a half was on Twitch tonight. We're going to do 2 games now here on Twitch and TikTok. So, I hope everybody's doing well. Rangers versus the Blue Jackets, though. Rangers won in real life tonight, 3-2 in overtime. And then tomorrow, Patrick Kane makes his debut for New York. As faceoff is won here by the Rangers. Zibanejad versus Sillinger. We're underway. Artemi Panarin gets the puck. Cuts to the left circle. Kicks out to Adam Fox. Adam Fox down low. Tries to crash the net. And Carsillo makes the save. And then it deflects on him off of Zibanejad's stick. And it pops up. He holds on to it. And minute 50 in, we got our first face-off here. Outside of the opener. To the left of Carsillo. All right, Jackson. That's It's good. No offense, I don't pay any attention to the Golden Knights, really. As this faceoff is one with the Rangers, but Tashir's going to take it away. Move down the right side. Gets by Fox. Moving in. Shot saved by Georgiev. And Miller now over to Mika Zibanejad and up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere, actually Korpisalo, as he let this one go by. Lafreniere on the slap shot, his 32nd of the year. And it's quickly 1-0 Rangers here in Columbus. As I was going to say, Korpisalo was traded in real life today to the Kings for Jonathan Quick. And Jonathan Quick was not happy about it. What's up, Leo? How's it going? Yes, how you doing? So, Sillinger versus Zibanejad as the Rangers jump out to the 1-0 lead. Miller and Zibanejad the assist on their face-off win for the Rangers. Panarin moving in. His shot saved by Korpisalo. Zibanejad gathers. Now Zibanejad moving in. Shot save again. Rebound. Werenski keeps it away from Panarin and starts back the other way for Columbus. Werenski with the puck. Up to Tashir. Over to Roslovic. Down low. Zibanejad picks his pocket. And now sends over to Robertson. Robertson gets hit, but he gets it back to Mika. Robertson settling things down. Gives it to Adam Fox. Now tries to get it down low to Sprong, but Sillinger intercepts. Well, I'll say this, I hope the Golden Knights win then because a Hurricane loss helps the Rangers. Roslovic with the puck. Over to Boquist. Now to Tashir. Laid out by Miller, and Sprong will take the loose puck as he's separated from it. And then it's knocked off his stick back to Sillinger. Tashir now moving in down low. Hit by Sprong. Still has control of the puck. Back to Larkin. Larkin backhand shot saved by Georgiev, and over the glass it goes. It'll be a face-off in the Rangers zone. As you see the Rangers, a couple of top 10 scorers there. Larkin and Strome. Larkin wins the face-off. Gould's shot saved by Georgiev. He leaves it for Coghlan. Coghlan now back the other way. Long pass for Drake Caggiula trying to get behind the defense. And does, and moves in. Shot saved by Korpisalo. And now Caggiula looking for a pass, and Dylan Strome will score. He just started drifting back behind the defense and the goalie. And a perfect feed from Drake Caggiula gives Dylan Strome his 17th of the year. Texie's how you say that, Miller? The Hurricanes often start well, Leo. They're not a good third period team. Thank you for the follow, Strauss. Much appreciated. Caggiula and Coghlan the assists on Strome's 17th of the year as Voracek now on the right side. Slap shot saved by Georgiev. And Coghlan gets the puck and passes up for Dylan Strome. It's going to go all the way around, though. And this will go as an icing on the Rangers. Hockey Hamilton's that's the second game that we're going to get to after this game against the Blue Jackets. Sillinger versus Strome now to the left of Georgiev. Face-off won by the Jackets. Bouchard with the puck. Up to Strome now. Halfway through the first. Rangers up 2-0. Puck pinballs around, and Larkin comes away with it. Back the other way for Columbus. Larkin at the point, hit by Coghlan. Strome can't handle it, though, but then Hunt does. As the puck kicks over to him. He gains the zone. Now circling behind the Jackets' net. Shot saved by Korpisalo. Caggiula gets it back to Coghlan at the point. He sends it across for Tarmo Ruunanen. Ruunanen finds it. Moving in. Shot, save, rebound. Oh, 2 in a row by Korpisalo on Ruunanen. As now Morgan Barron a shot. And Gould finds it and starts back the other way with Sanford. Sanford at the blue line, making some moves. Moves down to the left corner. Puck kicks in front of the net, but Ruunanen is there for the Rangers. Up to Morgan Barron. Barron hit hard, but it kicks back to Ruunanen. Ruunanen looking for Gauthier, who's got a 3-game goal streak. Shot, save, rebound, goes wide of the net. Puck now kicks back to Gauthier after pinballing around in the corner. Oscar Gortz, the rookie, sends one towards the net. Rebound! Rangers couldn't get anything on it as Korpisalo sprawls like a snow angel in the crease. Patrick Laine now, hit by Gortz, gets turned around and inside out. Gauthier back the other way for New York. Crisscrossing with Morgan Barron to Barron. Or that's Trevor Zegras now. Zegras comes off the bench. And Zegras circling. Trevor Zegras' shot blocked, deflects wide into the trapezoid. Boone Jenner now gets it up to Sanford. I am playing. Yes, I am playing. Yes, the Sabres got rid of Caggiula. I like Caggiula. And a smile only a mother could love. Gortz across the blue line, moving in. Shot saved by Korpisalo. Barclay Goodrow with the puck. Kicks down to the corner. Sanford is there. Goodrow takes it back. Good forecheck for the Rangers. Puck now kicks to Keandre Miller. Keandre Miller, his shot goes wide. Goodrow now moving back around, gets the puck in, shot hits off of somebody, and kicks into the corner. That's Foxa. Now up to Jenner, up to Stenlund. He can't get by Gortz. Sprong gets the loose puck. And Sprong, with 20 seconds left, sends it up to Zegras. Zegras in the left circle, a slap shot that goes high, kept in by Keandre Miller. Sprong with the stick check, keeps the puck in, good forecheck. Sprong moving in, backhand shot, saved by Korpisalo. And the period will expire. The Rangers strike twice, and at the end of the first 20 here in Columbus, it's 2-0 Rangers. So, Squidward, I traded a first-round pick and Capo Caco to the Ducks for Zegras, and then signed him to a 4-year extension. 4 years, $8 million a year. Thank you, Jay Bird. I think Ovechkin will pass Gretzky. Yes, Hockey, I am a Rangers fan. Yeah, probably not in the Northeast, but look, the game, it's a computer, and I made the trade, and it's not my fault that at least in the game feels that Capo Caco and a first-round pick is worth more than Trevor Zegras is. Kyle here on Twitch chat, of course, for those of you who don't know, if you're watching on TikTok, I'm also simulcasting this on Twitch. Kyle wants to know, first episode of Mandalorian. Yeah, Mandalorian was great. Mandalorian was great. I'm not no spoilers, but it set up good subplots. It had some really good, clear objectives, good action in the first episode, and it introduces a new villain. So, Northeast, because in the game, for me, he's real good in the game, Northeast. Watching on TikTok. Yep, Kyle, Rangers won in real life. Knicks won in real life. Knicks are looking very, very good. Sorry, Kyle, I'm torn between Twitch and TikTok, responding to both. Yeah, I mean, look, I feel, depending on who the Knicks play in the first round, I think the Knicks should get past the first round this year. The problem is that the very top of the East in the NBA is very top-heavy, and I think that whether it's Boston or Philadelphia or whoever, you know, they're going to have trouble getting by them. Rangers out shooting the Blue Jackets 15-4, hitting them 3-2. Faceoffs 3-3. Rangers will be very tough for the playoffs this year, Hockey Hamilton. Can't wait to see Patrick Kane debut tomorrow. Royal thinks the Hurricanes are winning the cup. Clearly, Royal doesn't know hockey. I don't play EASHL anymore, Cam. Sorry. I think he's the leader I think not only is he leadership, playoff experience Northeast, he's also that second line, or possibly top line if he plays with Panarin. He's that other goal scorer that we need. We need another guy who can put the biscuit in the basket. I think that Kane is going to have a fire lit under his butt in New York. Zibanejad versus Sillinger, center ice. Yeah, I mean, at this point, honestly, as Zibanejad wins the faceoff, look, the Bruins are the favorite. Panarin, and Panarin! The bread man delivers! He lights the lamp! His 38th of the year! Artemi Panarin hits the far post and rattles it around the cage. It's 3-0 Rangers here on the first shot of the second period. Boston's got to be the favorite, and then I would honestly, I mean, look, I'm sorry, probably the Rangers and Tampa Bay probably right after Boston. They're the top three. To me, the Canes aren't even in the conversation. Zibanejad and Sillinger face off one to Werenski by Columbus. Boquist with the puck now, moving in. People keep like, well, the Rangers don't have as many points, and the thing is that the Rangers got off to a super slow start, but you can't tell me that the Rangers, since really December, aren't one of the best teams in the East. Obviously, I've been Boston, obviously. Again, Boston and Tampa Bay, credit where it's due. Lafreniere's shot saved by Korpisalo. Shot kicks back out to Texie. Really, Kyle? I thought he only pitched like 2 innings. Talking about Clark Schmidt now on Twitch. As back to Panarin. Shot saved by Korpisalo. But I did see it. I saw the box score. It was a combined 1-hitter. It was good for the Yankee bullpen. It's still very early, but to me, Schmidt should be the 5. I agree. Schmidt should be the 5. Yep, you never know what could happen in the playoffs. That is true. Yeah, the Sabres are getting better, but they still a couple pieces away, Northeast. I agree. Larkin versus Zegras now. Face-off won by Larkin. Back to Tony DeAngelo, former Ranger. Pass up to Voracek. Hit by Zegras. Bouchard gets it. Puts a dangerous pass in front of his own net. Coughlin gets it, though. Turned over to Laine. Larkin down low. Bouchard picks his pocket. One move too many. Sprong back to Zegras. I feel it's going to be hard not to at least take the Rangers to make it to the Eastern Conference Final. I agree, Jack. Whether it's they face Boston or Tampa, we will see. But those are obviously, look, we all know Tampa's beating Toronto in the first round. As Zegras with the backhand rings it off the post. Tampa's going to beat Toronto in the first round again. Boston should win their first round matchup, and then it'll be interesting to see who comes out of that matchup. Voracek, a shot saved by Georgiev. Leaves it for Bouchard and sends up to Kajula, but it's intercepted by Gould. Gould circles back, sends up to Voracek across the line. Stood up by Coughlin. Zegras takes it back, sends over to Coughlin. Back to Kajula. Kajula moving in. Kajula shot, rebound. Zegras can't bury it. Voracek now fighting with Kajula in the corner. Kajula back to Zegras. Oh, what a one-timer, and Zegras scores! His 24th of the year on a picture-perfect feed. It's 4-0 Rangers. Yeah, that's not true, Northeast. It'll probably be a long series, Jack, but, like, let's be real. It's not... Tampa's going to beat Toronto again. Jenner versus Strome. Kajula with the only assist. Jenner with the puck now, moving in down low. Shot, save, rebound, and Stenlund scores. His 5th of the year. Well, there goes the shutout. The Jackets are on the board. Kevin Stenlund's 5th of the year. Off the rebound, an initial kick save off of the shot by Boone Jenner. And Stenlund buries it with 8:35 left in the second. Face-off won by Strome, back to Ruunanen now for the Rangers. Rookie Oscar Gortz sends it up to Strome. And Dylan Strome gets it right back. His 2nd of the game. His 18th of the year. And Korpisalo might get pulled soon because, oh boy, is he giving up some softies now. Yeah, no, exactly. So, again, folks, don't forget, if you're new to the Twitch channel, or the TikTok channel, or both, really, feel free to give a follow. Gortz and Ruunanen in the assist, please follows. Likes on TikTok always help. And check out my most recent videos as Miller, a shot goes high. And Jiricek has it, gets it up to Sanford, now up to Stenlund, the only goal scorer for Columbus so far tonight. Puck goes around the boards, and Adam Fox finds it for the Rangers. Fox up to Gauthier. On the right side, crosses the blue line. Fox takes it away. Back to Boone Jenner. Jenner hit by Miller. Now Stenlund has it poked away by Fox. And now a pass kept in by Werenski. Bad pass, bad turnover. Stenlund has it now. Back to Jenner. Shot blocked temporarily. Sanford short side shot saved by Georgiev, excuse me. The West is very much up for grabs. Dallas looks good. The Vegas Golden Knights look good. As Sanford will send it deep, and Gortz will cut it off for the Rangers. As down low to take intercepted by Sillinger in Columbus. He's hit hard by Lafreniere in the corner. Ruunanen gets the loose puck. Back up to Lafreniere, and over to Barclay Goodrow now. Goodrow gains the blue line, but he's offside as he danced a little bit too much there. And it's bobblehead night here in Columbus. Sillinger versus Zibanejad with just under 2 minutes left in the second period. Face-off one back to Tixie. Hit by Bouchard. And the puck is knocked loose. Coughlin taking it down. Shot saved by Korpisalo, and he'll hold. No, actually, he'll shuffle it over to Boquist. Now over to Tixie. And he's hit there, and Lafreniere takes the puck back away. Last few seconds of the second period, Rangers up 5-1. Lafreniere moving in down low, separated from the puck. Good check there by Werenski. Zibanejad now. Mika Zibanejad shot saved by Korpisalo, and that will end the second frame here in Columbus. At the end of 40, the Rangers, big part of it, Dylan Strome tonight with a pair of goals. It's 5-1 New York. Well, why not, Nick? I think it's a pretty fun gimmick, and people seem to be enjoying it. So, Rangers out shooting Columbus 28-5-8, out hitting them 7-5. Face-offs in favor of Columbus 8-5. Is the Ranger... Tyler, I really want Minnesota to, like, make a run, but I just always feel like they're just a one and done. They'll get to the play. They're basically the Maple Leafs of the West. They just can't get out of the first round anymore. As Texie now hit by Miller, spun around, Fox will find it. And send up to Lafreniere, banked over to Mika Zibanejad. So even if I think they're in line for a wild card at this current moment, right? I know it's very close in the West. As Lafreniere's shot. Oh, and Alexis Lafreniere taking advantage of the screen in front of the net. Banks it in off the far post. And it's 6-1 New York. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. This is 22. Somebody asked if it was NHL 22 or 23. I missed their name as it scrolled by. But it's 22 because until EA gets their act together, I just can't imagine dropping $70 a year on a game. I can't. So I usually wait at least every other year. Probably Jack. Well, because it's fun, Aaron, and a lot of people seem to enjoy it. So why not? As Roslovic's shot saved by Georgiev. Puck left in the corner for Coughlin. And no offense, I'm probably better than the everyday announcers in the game as Nick Robertson comes in and crashes the net for his 23rd of the year. Robertson came in down low, and that's going to probably do it for Korpisalo. As the Rangers have put the extra point on top of the touchdown. It's 7-1 New York. It's a very good chance of that hockey Hamiltons, absolutely. But I favor Tampa, though. I favor Tampa. Sprong and Coughlin the assists. His face-off won by Columbus to Werenski. Werenski moving in down low. One-time shot saved by Georgiev. Right there on the doorstep, but Georgiev up to the task. As here comes Sprong. Sprong down low. Sprong trying to get on it. Zegras' shot now as the puck deflects back to him. Boquist with the puck. Sends up to Sillinger. Jack, I'd love to take their jobs. Because there's one thing that I like to believe that I have more of than most of those guys is Daniel Sprong scores. So I feel like I got some personality, right? Like, that's the, I really feel like there's so many guys nowadays feel like it's still the 1950s and we need to talk like this. And, oh my goodness, what a goal. Did you see that? Daniel Sprong with the spinorama. And I'm just like, come on! Let's put some excitement into this. 8-1 Yankees. Tyler, I think the Yankees will win the division, but I still don't think we have the offense to win it all, man. Thank you, Aaron. Much appreciated. Sprong's 19th of the year. Zegras the only assist. Puck kicks back to Coughlin. As the Rangers really taking it here to Columbus. And now Larkin down the line A. Back to Voracek. Shot saved by Georgiev. So Georgiev having a nice night here in Columbus as Larkin down low. Mika Zibanejad, good job in the back check. Saved a goal. A block kicked off of his back skate. And now up to Panarin. So Columbus really crashing the net, but couldn't get any clear shots. As Elvis now in net for Columbus. Panarin a shot and a save. Exactly, Daniel. You got it. Like when Sam Rosen back in his day, I actually watched his call again the other day on the Richter save in the Richter's save on Pavel Bury's penalty shot in the '94 Stanley Cup. Him and JD were the best. Oh baby, oh baby. If you weren't going to the hospital yet, folks, check your hearts now. Pavel Bury penalty shot as Kajula scores here. His 20th of the year, Drake Kajula on the one-timer. And it's 9-1 Rangers. It's not usually this much of a blowout, folks. The Blue Jackets are just really bad in the game. Yeah, definitely goaltending is definitely a question. I mean, that's the thing for the Rangers. I think the Rangers are the exact opposite. Rangers are set in net. I think the Rangers are set on defense because the Rangers have a very much build-out mentality. Strome and Runen in the assists. And to me, it's can the Rangers score? You know what I mean? Is Panarin going to go into another cold spell like he did during last year's playoffs? Can Mika carry them all? A shot saved there by Elvis on Kajula, and he holds. You know, that's why they got Tarasenko. That's why they got Kane. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sorry, buddy. Again, likes, follows, shares, they all help. Checking out my more recent videos as Barron wins this back to Runanen. Runanen, a shot saved by Elvis. With 8:06 left in the third as Alexis Lafreniere. Well, in a game like this, no surprise, 1 goal away from a hat trick. What did I call a ball? Did I call it did I not say puck? As Sanford sends it deep. I don't know what you're talking about, but yes, with Kane and Tarasenko, the Ranger power play should be very deadly. As Gauthier, a shot saved by Elvis. Yeah, exactly. The Ranger power play now is like a real threat. As Jenner hit by Gortz, Oscar Gortz. Woo! Over to Runanen. I appreciate that, Nathan. Thank you. As Runanen now, a slap shot saved by Elvis. And he freezes at the top of the crease with 5 minutes left here in the third period. And that graphic that went by very quickly says basically the Rangers have 3 of the top 10 hitters in the league on defense. Mika Zibanejad, Sillinger, face-off won by the Jackets. Werenski, but that's the only thing they're winning tonight. Werenski with the puck. Hit by Keandre Miller, back to Sillinger. Shot saved by Georgiev. He leaves it for Adam Fox. Up to Mika. Pass for Lafreniere. Lafreniere looking for the Hattie. Pulls up into the corner and circles back to the left circle. Poked off his stick, and Boquist takes it away. Sillinger hit at the blue line by Adam Fox. Mika Zibanejad now back the other way for the Rangers. Zibanejad from the left circle. Shot saved by Elvis. Rebound. Knocked into the corner. Mika gathers it there for New York. Back to Fox. Over to Keandre Miller. Miller back to Fox. Fox, a slap shot. And Adam Fox scores. A blast from the blue line. His 11th of the year. Elvis never saw it. No chance for him. Looked like there was 5 bodies in front. And Fox picked his corner and hammered it home. The Rangers pouring it on here on a stat-padding night in Columbus. It's 10-1 New York. I will try to stream tomorrow. Yes, Jack. Yes, Daniel, I am a huge Ranger fan. Absolutely. Big win tonight in Philadelphia. Because you gotta beat the teams you're supposed to beat. So a good win against Philly. You gotta win tomorrow night against Ottawa. And then a very good matchup on Saturday coming up against Boston. With less than a minute to go, Zegras, a shot saved by Elvis, kicked into the corner. Robertson now down low, backhander, and Nick Robertson scores. His 2nd of the game. Acquired earlier this year from Toronto, his 24th of the year. And well, the Rangers, I think this one they have it in hand, folks. I think we can call this one a little early. Zegras and Bouchard with the assists as Boquist sends over to Voracek. Voracek, his pass blocked by Bouchard. Robertson gets it now, 40 seconds left. Robertson, his shot saved by Elvis, looking for the Hattie as well. Sprong now, moving in, back to Zegras. I think that's not where the pass he wanted it to go. I think he deflected off of somebody. Larkin back to Boquist, hit by Zegras. Zegras, good forecheck again. Boquist, cross ice to Larkin, up to line A. Hit by Bouchard. Coughlin gathers, sends out to Dryden Hunt. Hunt puts on the brakes. His shot saved. Kicked into the left side. Bouchard moving in. Evan Bouchard a save. With 7 seconds to go, we'll have one more face-off. Get the 4th line out there. Have a great night, Daniel. Take care, buddy. Good night. Barron versus Larkin now. Face-off won by Barron. Back to Runanen, a shot saved by Elvis. Goodrow gathers. Back to Gortz. And that's the end of your game. So the Rangers win handily here in Columbus. As they outshot the Columbus. The 3rd star, by the way, a goal and 2 assists and a hit. Trevor Zegras. Rangers 43-11. They outshot the Jackets. They won 11-1. Hits 11-6 in favor of the Rangers. Faceoffs 16-9 in favor of the Jackets. Dylan Strome, 2 goals and an assist. Your number 2 star. And your number 1 star with 4 assists, Mika Zibanejad. So we're going to play one more game now against Tampa Bay. The battle of the two best teams in the league. Rangers versus the Lightning. We played them earlier this year. We won 2-1 in overtime. And, of course, we're going to let Shesterkin now. Shesterkin will start tonight. And we'll see what happens. So the two best teams in hockey, Tampa Bay coming to visit the Rangers here at Madison Square Garden in New York. And we are underway. Face-off won by the Lightning. Kucherov has it. Kicked away by K'Andre Miller there. And Zibanejad gets the loose puck. Back up to K'Andre Miller. Miller lets one rip. High and wide goes that blast. Panarin tries to keep it in on the forecheck and does. Artemi Panarin has it knocked off his stick by Sergachev. Kicks back to Miller at the blue line. Shot saved by Vasilevsky. Miller now circling back behind the net for the Rangers. Miller, a shot save again by Vasilevsky. Zibanejad tied up, couldn't get to the rebound. Mika circling back to the top of the slot. Panarin gets the loose puck as it pinballs back to him, then knocked off his stick. Kucherov versus Zibanejad there. Nothing called. Could have been a charge, I think. The puck kicks out the point. Point at the blue line, hit by Miller. He sends it back to Kucherov and over to Hedman. Hedman gains the zone. Tries to get by Fox and Miller, but can't. Good job of the Ranger defense. Mika Zibanejad takes the loose puck back. 4 minutes gone here in a scoreless first. Mika tries to get it back to Lafreniere, but it goes back to point. And now over to Tkachuk. Tkachuk can't get by Evan Bouchard. Fox now up to Sprong, fresh off the bench. Sprong's pass batted back into the right side and in the corner. Good forecheck by the Rangers. Sprong regathers, circles around, fires, shot saved by, actually it's DiPietro in net. And he will freeze the puck. So the backup for the Lightning. There we go. We all do this, folks. We all do this. Face-off won by Stamkos to Radish. 6 minutes gone here in the first. Now over to Tkachuk. And Bouchard hits him. Daniel Sprong takes the loose puck and starts back the other way 3-on-2. Sprong a shot, stick aside by DiPietro. Zegras with the puck now, down low. Circles back around behind the Tampa Bay net. Is met there by one of the Lightning. Over to Sprong the puck though. Bouchard. Coughlin a blast from the blue line. Saved by DiPietro. Zegras kicks it around to the left side. Robertson is there. Robertson looking for Sprong down low. Oh, and he shot it right through the crease. Right through the mouth of the crease. He had him beat. And now Zegras, a backhand shot saved by DiPietro. Kicked out to Radish. Radish met at the blue line by Bouchard. Puck is knocked loose. Sprong gathers and sends to Dylan Coughlin. Coughlin back out to Dylan Strome now. Strome moving down low, surrounded by three white jerseys, sends it around the boards for Nick Robertson. Nick Robertson waits for the Rangers to get a change. Robertson back to Runanen. Over to the rookie Oscar Gortz. Gortz moving in. His shot is blocked. Goes into the corner. Gortz in the pie slice now. Sends it, tries to get it across, but Carter intercepts for Tampa Bay. Kajula knocks it off his stick. Drake Kajula a shot. Deflects on net. Kicked aside by DiPietro. The deflection almost went in, but DiPietro got enough on it. Zingel sends it deep. Runanen meets him at the point. Gortz cuts the puck off. Back the other way come the Rangers. 8 minutes left here in the first. Gortz up to Dylan Strome. Dylan Strome down the left side. Shot saved by DiPietro, and he will hold. And the Rangers will get fresh bodies out there with 7:47 left in the first. Well, there you go, Mark. They probably need a lot more help than that, though. Than just winning those 3 games. Cirelli versus Barron. Face-off won by Cirelli over to Zingel. Zingel down the right side, met at the blue line by Tarmo Runanen. Runanen takes the puck away, gives it over to Julien Gauthier. Back to Runanen, a shot saved by DiPietro. Good passing by the Rangers. Better job by the goaltender to follow the action. As you see there, Mika Zibanejad, 27 goals, 36 assists, leads the Rangers with 63 points. Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you for the compliments. Much appreciated as McLeod wins it back to Hedman and sends up to Braun now. Braun had a cup of coffee with the Rangers. Gets hit by Fox in real life, that is. Sends it deep to K'Andre Miller. Miller now up to Barclay Goodrow down the left side. Miller gets hit hard at the point. Puck goes down low. Hedman and Goodrow meet, though, and nothing called. Thought it would have been a charge, but nothing called there. As Barron circling. Shot saved by DiPietro, and Sergachev keeps it away. Barclay Goodrow really lined him up and really let him feel it as former Ranger Derek Brassard gets down low by Fox, back to McLeod. Shot saved by Shesterkin with the glove, and he leaves it for Adam Fox. Nice save by the Ranger goaltender. As now Lafreniere sends it across to Panarin, and Artemi Panarin lights the lamp. The bread man delivers his 39th goal of the year, and the Rangers strike first. It's 1-0 New York. So, user asks if I sim game. I do not usually sim games between games. No, I play almost every game. I play pretty much every game, user. So, Point versus Strome now with 3:20 left in the first. Lafreniere and Fox the assists as Vatanen gets it over to Kucherov. Kucherov back to Point. Coming in down low. Puck pinballs off of Kajula and to Mitchell now for Tampa Bay. Kucherov, good check by the Rangers. Good back check there. A shot was never taken by Tampa Bay. And here comes Dylan Strome. Shot saved by DiPietro. Of course, the brother of former Ranger Ryan Strome. Acquired a couple years ago. Let's go Rangers, Mike. Yep, let's go. Rangers up 1-0. Minute 33 left here in the first. Mika Zibanejad versus Braden Point. Face-off won by Tampa Bay. Kucherov with the puck. Up to Haula. Haula on the right side. He had a goal last game against the Rangers. Sends it back to Kucherov, moving in. Shot save. Shesterkin with the right leg. He just kicked it out at the last second, and he denies Kucherov. Back the other way come the Rangers. The rookie Oscar Gortz feeds Panarin. His pass deflects to Mitchell. Less than 10 seconds to go here in the period. Point gets by Gortz, but the clock will expire. And at the end of the first 20 here in Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, it's 1-0 for the Broadway Blue Shirts over the Tampa Bay Lightning. Rangers out shooting Tampa Bay 12-2, out hitting them 8-5. Face-offs 6-0 in favor of Tampa Bay. Yes, using pro difficulty, because it's it ends up being the harder the difficulty, the more I have to concentrate, user, and the harder it is for me to commentate and play at the same time. Yes, Kyle, I think the Yankees will win the American League East this year. I do feel that will happen. Thank you, Mike. Much appreciated. Kane, I think, is in like Edmonton or something in the franchise right now. Zibanejad versus Point. Can't wait to see him debut with the Rangers tomorrow in real life, though. Face-off won by Mika to Miller. He sends over to Fox. Back for Miller, or excuse me, Zibanejad, but it goes through to Lafreniere. Lafreniere now with the puck top of the slot. Shot saved by DiPietro. And he will hold with only a minute gone here in the second period. It is hard to play and commentate at the same time, Ryan. Yes. Yes, in real life, Nate came to the Rangers. Very excited about that. Very, very excited about that. He could be the missing piece. Zibanejad versus Point again. Face-off won by Mika. Panarin. Lafreniere goes short side. A perfect setup there. Alexis Lafreniere, his 34th of the year. And the Ranger lead is now 2-0. Mika tied up Point on the face-off. Panarin picks up the loose puck. He feeds Lafreniere. One times it by DiPietro. It's 2-0 Rangers. No, Kyle, the Yankees need more offense. Panarin and Zibanejad the assists. Face-off won by Tampa Bay. Kucherov leaves the puck for Hedman. Back to Sergachev. Shot. And Sergachev through the screen gets one right back. His 4th of the year. The Lightning defense strike lightning quick. And it's 2-1 New York. Yeah, the neighbors kind of get tired of it after a while, but it's quiet hours until quiet hours don't start till 10 o'clock. So Miller now his pass intercepted by Point. Can't get by Adam Fox though. Rangers up 2-1. Lafreniere scored, and then the Lightning answered right back. Sprong now moving into the slot. Shot deflects on net, saved by DiPietro, and he will hold. So, yep, not always a shutout, Mike. Not always a shutout. Zegras versus Stamkos now to the right of DiPietro. Face-off won by Zegras, back to Keandre Miller. Miller actually going to come down low. Zegras retreats to the point. Miller sends one back now to Fox. Over to Zegras. Zegras a slapper. Easy save for DiPietro. Saw it all the way. Sergachev fights off the forecheck by Robertson, gets it up to Tkachuk. Tkachuk hit by Fox at the blue line, but the puck goes over, and Stamkos has it. Stamkos versus Miller. Down low, short side shot saved by Shesterkin. And now Sprong takes it away from Stamkos and up to Robertson. Robertson along the right side. Tries to get it over to Zegras, but Hedman intercepts. Up to Radish now. Back the other way come Tampa Bay, and Radish gets taken out by Adam Fox. Tkachuk takes the loose puck, though. Down the right side, into the right circle. Back to the point for Hedman. Across to Stamkos. Stamkos moving in. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Rebound cleared away temporarily by the Rangers. Tkachuk to Stamkos. Down low. Save again by Tsar Igor. Tkachuk now one-timer. Oh, he feeds Radish for his 16th of the year. And we're all tied at 2. Holy cow, Tampa Bay coming back with a fury to even this game at 2. I am playing. Here's my Xbox controller. Foot with the puck. Sends over to Ryan McDonough, former Ranger captain. Cirelli has it taken away by Drake Caggiula. Caggiula's pass meant for Strome, intercepted by McDonough. Back to Zingle. Ryan Zingle dancing across the blue line. Gives it to Jeff Carter. Carter now has it knocked off his stick temporarily. Gets it back to Cirelli. Down to Zingle. He gets spun around. Now back to McDonough. Tampa Bay has really dominated the game the last 5 minutes or so. Zingle back down low to Carter. Carter shot saved by Shesterkin. He'll leave it in the corner for Dylan Coghlan. Coghlan up to Caggiula now on the left side. Caggiula across the blue line. Puts on the brakes. Moving down low. Backhand shot saved by DiPietro as Hunt was being handled there. Did you see there? No surprise, Steven Stamkos leading the Lightning in points. Bookaboom, I miss him too, number 23. It's very hard train tracks. That's why I was telling folks earlier. That's why I leave it at pro. Face-off won by the Rangers as Morgan Barron has the puck. Barron now circling, has his stick lifted, and it looks like it might have hit him in the face a little bit. Yeah, they're going to call at least slashing on Ryan McDonough, so the Rangers will go to the man advantage. First power play of the game. I will get MLB 23 day 1 because it's on Xbox Game Pass again, Kyle. I respect the Kraken, sure. Guy, I don't know why it's so low. I think it was something to do with my TV. It didn't always do that as cleared out of the danger by Tampa Bay. Zibanejad back to Lafreniere and up to Robertson. He tries to get it to Zegras, but it's intercepted, and back the other way come Tampa Bay. Cirelli shorthanded, gets hit by Fox, and the Rangers will try to set it up. Over to Zegras, a shot saved by DiPietro, and he holds. NHL 22, Dylan, 22. Second Ranger power play unit comes out now. Derek Brassard versus Dylan Strome. Minute 16 left on the man advantage. 7:55 left in the second period of a 2-2 game. Face-off won by Tampa Bay, and Sergachev quickly clears. Coghlan gets it back at his own blue line and sends up to Drake Caggiula. Caggiula looking for Strome, and Dylan Strome scores! Strome with Hedman on his backside, able to get enough on it, lifted over DiPietro. It's a power play goal! His 19th of the year, and the Rangers retake the lead 3-2. Caggiula feeds Strome, and Strome got enough of a clean whack at it to put it past DiPietro, and the Rangers retake the lead. Caggiula and Coghlan the assist. Face-off won by Tampa Bay as Radish, who had the second Tampa goal, takes the puck and then loses at the blue line to Coghlan. Up to Morgan Barron. Back over for Goodrow, but intercepted by Stamkos. Over back to Radish. Radish now will send deep. Evan Bouchard will get it for the Rangers. Bouchard now. Up to Barclay Goodrow. Quickly to Gauthier. Gauthier tries to get it back to Goodrow, but it deflects to Stamkos. Back over to Sergachev, and now Radish on the breakout. Radish gets hit hard by Coghlan. Sergachev, good forecheck by Goodrow, but Hedman goes back and gets it for Tampa Bay. Now over to Stamkos on the left side. He can't get by Lafreniere, at least temporarily. Stamkos, top of the slot, shot saved by Shesterkin. Leaves it for Bouchard. Bouchard does get it out of the zone, but Tampa Bay takes it back. Stamkos to Radish at the point now. Radish down low. Sends the puck around the boards. Puck kicks back to Coghlan. Intercepted by Radish. Bad turnover. Rebound. Oh, Shesterkin goes pipe to pipe and robs Stamkos of the equalizer with 2 minutes left here. And Coghlan in the second period. And Coghlan will send it all the way down for an icing. I'd love to be in the booth, Mike. It's 3-2. It's 3-2. Yes. It's the only game that for whatever reason it just doesn't work. I don't know. and I don't know how to fix I don't know how to fix the dimensions mid-game. Foot shot goes wide. And the funny thing is actually if you see it on part of the reason, I also think it might be my Elgato, because if you look at Twitch, if you look at my Twitch channel, shot save, kicked, oh, saved by Shesterkin, and he holds. It looks fine on Twitch. No, it's Xbox Marino. So I don't know why on Twitch it works, but on my TV it doesn't. Zibanejad versus Point. Face off one, because that's the thing, if I mess with the game, as Gort's up to Panarin, a shot, saved by DiPietro. Dimensions, and it looks weird on Twitch. Lafreniere, a shot. And that's the thing is like, again, I only started doing the TikTok thing recently, and like, so for Twitch, I need it to look good too. Thank you guys all for the follows, much appreciated. At the end of 40 minutes of play here at Madison Square Garden, a power play goal by Dylan Strome gives the Rangers the 3-2 lead. Rangers out shooting Tampa 20-10, out hitting them 13-7. Faceoffs very much in Tampa Bay's favor, 15-3. But again, right now the difference, the Dylan Strome power play goal, his 19th goal of the year, as we get ready for the third. No offense, Buccos, but I don't think the Pens are even going to make the playoffs this year. Point versus Zibanejad, face-off won by Point, back to Hedman. Hedman now gains the blue line, poked off his stick there by Miller. Panarin gathers the loose puck. Back the other way come the Rangers. Panarin gains the blue line, moves to the left side now. Harassed there, now cutting back, top of the slot shot. Artemi Panarin, his second of the game. The bread man, his 40th goal of the year. Hits the top shelf by DiPietro and gives the Rangers a 2-goal lead again. Artemi Panarin snaps it on home. The first shot of the third period makes it 4-2 Rangers. Kyle, thank you for the roses, buddy. Much appreciated. Point versus Zibanejad. Panarin unassisted there as the puck kicks back to Miller off the face-off win. Miller now down low for the Rangers. Send it back to the blue line for Fox. Fox turns it over to Kucherov. Kucherov on a breakaway. Kucherov shot saved by Shesterkin, and he freezes the puck. We were talking before about Bure versus Richter. How about Kucherov versus Shesterkin? A breakaway here, and a big save by Tsar Igor to keep it a 2-goal game for the Rangers. Point versus Zegras now. Zegras wins it back to Coghlan. Coghlan to Sprong. Over to Zegras. Taken away by Haula. Haula at the blue line. Gets by Coghlan, but can't get by Nick Robertson. Good check there by the former Maple Leaf. Coghlan back up to Nick Robertson now. Robertson tries to go cross ice for Zegras, but he has his stick lifted. Zegras now circling back. Sends back to Coghlan. Coghlan, a shot saved by DiPietro. Looking for a deflection, but Sprong, but there was none. And you see there, Panarin a goal away from the Hattie. Yep, Kyle Shesterkin having himself a game. He's not making a lot of saves, but he's making the big ones. Strome versus Stamkos. Face-off won by Stamkos to Sergachev. Up to Radish now. Radish at the blue line, hit by Gortz. Tkachuk has the puck knocked off his stick, and Drake Caggiula starts back the other way. Stamkos keeps it away from Strome, sends back to Tkachuk. Back over to Radish. Radish hit hard by the rookie Gortz. And the puck kicks to his line mate, Tarmo Ruunanen, his defensive pairing mate, I should say. Dylan Strome gives chase for the puck. Strome now down low and cross ice. Stamkos intercepts, keeps it away from Caggiula on the doorstep. Radish back the other way. Gort steps up and lays him out. Oh, we're going to have some extracurriculars as they are not happy as Gortz absolutely laid out Radish on a clean hit. It was a clean hit there against the benches, and Tkachuk is absolutely overmatched by the Ranger rookie defenseman. 5 minutes in the sin bin for both of them. Radish, though, out for the entire game, it'll look like, as he had his bell rung. Holy cow, what a hit by Oscar Gortz. Gortz gored him. As now Zibanejad versus Stamkos. With 13 minutes left here in the third, Rangers up by 2. Hedman with the puck. Can't gain the blue line. Zibanejad doing a good job on defense. Puck goes deep. Miller gets it for the Rangers. Over to Panarin. A goal away from the Hattie. Now up to Lafreniere. Back for Zibanejad. Shot, rebound. Oh, it's rattling around in the crease, but DiPietro finds it and keeps it away from Lafreniere. This will be the last game tonight, Kyle. Yes, thank you for so many of the roses. Thank you, Kyle. Much appreciated. Thank you. On Twitch, I'm tipping my hat to you, sir. Zibanejad versus Stamkos. Face-off won by Tampa Bay. Sergachev with the puck. Chased by Zibanejad. Good forecheck by the Rangers. Hedman comes and helps out his line mate. But Zibanejad takes it away. Mika, Lafreniere, oh, it deflected off of DiPietro. Just a little too deep in the crease was the pass. As now Panarin shot. Looking for the Hattie, saved by DiPietro. And Panarin, another one. This one blocked by Hedman. The Ranger top line keeping the pressure on Tampa Bay as Zingle gets hit at center ice and Fox takes the loose puck. I just watch enough hockey, man, especially Rangers Tampa Bay. That's a good one. As Mika Zibanejad gets hit hard, he is slow to get up. He's still on the ice, though. He's a tough cookie. That's for sure. Sprong to Fox. Blast from the blue line. Saved by DiPietro. Let's go, Rangers! I do not study the rosters. No, I just watch enough hockey. Yes, it's different guys. Yes. Not all of them are different. Obviously, Stamkos, Point, like McDonough, as Sprong back to Coughlin, a blast from the blue line. McDonough clears from danger and gets up to Eric Haula. Haula now on the right side, sends it deep. Coughlin goes around and cuts it off. And Dylan Coughlin starts back the other way. Up to Robertson now. His pass for Sprong is behind him and will go down for an icing. Ooh, Sprong barking at the ref says, I would have won that race. But it's an icing either way with 6:02 left in the third. No, yeah, they do not announce the trades and franchises. That's right, user. Zegras versus Point. Face-off one back to foot. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Leaves it for Bouchard, who pushes it along to Coughlin. And Coughlin over the Sprong. Bouchard, of course, acquired from the Oilers. Part of a three-team trade between the Rangers, Oilers, and Senators. As Robertson moving in, shot saved by DiPietro, who has done a very nice job for Vasilevsky in relief tonight, even though they're on the losing end of a 4-2 score, as he has been peppered all night long with the Rangers' top lines. I don't know why he's on the. I don't know why he decided to get a rest tonight. Hockey. I don't know. He's on the team. I know he has because I faced him earlier this year in that 2-1 game that I won in overtime. As Strome wins this back to Runanen. So I think it's just a night. I think it was just a scheduled night off for him. Haula now laid out by Gortz again. He's fresh out of the sin bin and he's ready for more. Strome, long pass for Drake Caggiula on the right side. Can't get by Ryan McDonough. Feeds Hunt, though. Backhand shot saved by DiPietro. Hunt now puts it through the crease. Nobody there. Caggiula gets it in the corner. Caggiula now for Hunt. And Hunt hammers it on home. And, excuse me, that's Dylan Strome. My apologies. Dylan Strome. His 20th of the year. His second of the night. They're all line mates. I thought it was Hunt who had creeped in, but it's Dylan Strome from Caggiula, and he hammers home the final nail in the coffin. The Ranger lead is 3. Maybe, user, maybe. Caggiula and Hunt the assists. Face-off one by Tampa Bay. Foot back to Carter. Cross ice to McDonough. His shot hits off a Runanen's skate and goes into the corner. Tkachuk down low. Punked off the stick there by Gortz. Runanen now long pass intended for Goodrow. Is going to actually deflect on net. And Goodrow will get there first anyway. Goodrow circling now. Shot punched away by DiPietro. Less than a minute to go as the Ranger fourth line here getting some action. Trying to clean things up. Barron down low. Looking for Julien Gauthier. Gauthier now loses control of the puck. Carter gets it up to Tkachuk. Half a minute left here in the third. Tkachuk laid out by Gortz. Oscar Gortz says, oh, I don't think I forgot about you, buddy boy. McDonough back to Carter. Shot saved by Shesterkin. And he leaves it in the corner for Tarmo Runanen. Almost put it in his own net. Runanen up to Barclay Goodrow now. Goodrow back to Barron. Shot saved by DiPietro. He shuffles it over to Foot. 15 seconds to go. Stamkos has it knocked off his stick. Fox now cross ice, deflects pinballs all the way down. McDonough will get it in the corner. He will circle around his own net. You wonder if this would have been a different game with Vasilevsky in it. And that's your game as the period expires. The Rangers win 5-2. The Rangers scored the first two. Tampa answered back with two of their own. But then starting with Dylan Strome's 19th of the year and later his 20th, the Rangers score three more and win 5-2 as they salute the Garden faithful here at MSG. It's over, Mike. It's over. Your number 3 star with a goal and an assist, Alexis Lafreniere. Rangers outshot Tampa Bay 32-13, out-hit them 19-12. Tampa won 22 of 28 faceoffs, though. Rangers 1 for 1 on the power play. Your number 2 star with a goal, 2 goals, including the game winner, Dylan Strome. And your number 1 star, Artemi Panarin with 2 goals, an assist, and a hit. The bread man does indeed deliver as tonight's top performer. And that'll do it for us tonight, folks. Thank you, Mike. I'm done too, buddy. So thank you, everybody, for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your Wednesday. With luck, we'll be back tomorrow night with more. As we're less than a month left in the season for this year. So maybe another week or so we'll be in the playoffs. But thanks, everybody, for watching. Again, be sure to follow, like, share, check out my most recent videos, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. But whether you're watching on Twitch or TikTok, good night, everybody.